Is Bear
Oh,
is Bear in the chat?
Oh, I forgot. No, Skywalker. He just showed up. He's setting everything up. I forget about. He just StreamYard. He just streamed it, restreamed it. So we're good. We're restreaming on your page, Bob.
Did
I
Bear did
seen
it?
that little bit.
I
Yeah,
don't know
I
if he's
think so.
seen it. I'll send him a message and tell him we're restreaming on there. So
Okay, I just sent him a okay.
Eric, you got
Yeah,
the
we.
job
I see.
smoking crack.
What? Y'all better stop making fun of me, bro. Eric, you got a job smoking. What? Man, stop playing with me, bro. I don't even smoke crack. I smoke heroin. I
Oh, come on. Oh, Jesus, why can't you
Thank you,
guys just
Panelverse. Thank you. I appreciate that.
not do
what's up,
drugs?
Panaverse?
What's up, Panaverse?
Ain't nobody perfect, Bob.
Huh?
Shit,
What's that?
I
Ain't
don't know
nobody
about that.
perfect, man.
That's true.
Bob's the perfect over here. What you talking about?
Hey, Mexican, that meeting that y'all had a couple of days ago about going to war, then y'all started fighting amongst each other. I want to
Oh,
thank you. Did you ever see Django?
yeah, I created the Django. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. Yeah,
You remember? You ever see that movie?
yeah, it's funny.
In the beginning, when those clan members started fighting each other after, before they were going to kill somebody, that's exactly what happened, man. No, y'all were
Yo,
Bob,
y'all were
Bob,
ready to go to war, and then you started killing each other.
we wasn't
bro,
even
and
30
AM
minutes
called
within
it.
the
AM called
discussion.
it all out. What was gonna happen, and sure enough, it all happened that
It
way.
happened. Yeah.
Oh, we talking about with Dave?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah. After that, because Dave was all. What about where the Rockets go? What are we doing with the Rockets? What are we doing? Da 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 da.
He thinking
All
too
this shit.
logical, man, about this shit.
And, he was trying to find out where to put the Rockets at. Oh,
And
well,
then
damn.
then he went over there. He went over there as a peace offering. Got shot. He's like, you know what? Fuck this. Fuck. He was leading the charge after
Boy,
that. Fuck, my name is in
definitely
the title. You gonna put me down? Fuck you.
the hell.
Boy, he
Like,
was
what
heated
you thought
though.
was gonna happen? You thought he was gonna be nice to you, bro? Come on,
I'm
man.
not in this shit, man. I'm cool. I don't want that motherfucker.
And now he using you as a martyr, bro. Your same line that you said about him, he using that as like a sound bite now.
Yeah.
I don't know about John Colt, man. Y'all, but not look at you, man. It is what it is, bro. They probably get mad at me for even saying that shit, but
Sorry, it happens.
hey, man,
Yeah,
shit,
but
it's the internet, cuz.
things. I'll just shut up.
Bob, you ain't got to worry
Hey,
about
I
nothing,
got the
man.
back on that though. I'm telling you this because I don't understand where it's going with the hatred on.
You said what, Mex? I mean, I only like calling him Mexican Einstein. Einstein,
Neither
what you
do
say?
I. I don't like that.
Right. Thank you. I
It's
don't
like
like
a little
calling him
racist
that.
or something.
Yeah, Mexican. Like Einstein, what you say? Shit.
I don't even remember what I said. I can't even tell you. Shit, my bad. I
I
lost
mean,
it.
it's
Hey,
just to call somebody Mexican.
yeah.
See, I
Yes.
see it as a racist thing. I don't.
Yeah.
I call you black. I mean, different.
That's big. I mean, that's not in my opinion, I know that's a social construct, so it don't affect me
Right.
as much as you probably people think it does, but no, it doesn't affect me.
If there's a guy named Japan Joe, or Chinese Charlie, I couldn't imagine being like, "Hey, Chinese," and, with that Asian face. I'd be like, "Man, I feel bad about this."
I
Hey, Chinese, come here.
see, Bob, that's why me and you like click because we understand certain subtleties.
Yeah, man. There's certain things you just can't do, man.
Yeah, man, you just can't do that shit,
Yeah,
bro. I don't give a fuck how you feel. Like, fuck,
I'm with you. It just leaves a bad taste in my mouth to call somebody
yeah,
Mexican.
Mexican, like Mexican Einstein, bro. You just Einstein,
That's
bro.
right. Can't call you Mexican.
Oh fuck. Damn, I still got the bad taste in my mouth just thinking about that shit.
Woo.
But it's all love, man.
Oh, of course it is, man. Man, you
It's
guys are so
all,
much fun, man. I can go into any time and know that something's gonna be funny, something's gonna be going down, man.
oh yeah, Bob. That's the good part about this, man.
Yeah, yeah,
Some of the conversations I wish people would be able to hear, the conversation that was how outlined how real they are.
yeah.
And and how personal they be, but it's not too personal to where it's like we can't have a conversation. You know, it's a good time. It's a fun time. It really be.
Right.
I
Right.
try to bring that to the internet. That's why I be trying to tell people I'm just being me, man. I'm being myself. Like if I'm hanging around my friends,
Yeah.
if I offended anybody once again, this is my 1500 time apologizing. This is just me. This is
Yeah.
how I am, bro. Like I'm consider y'all family, consider you friends. So please don't take anything personal. Please don't. I don't mean any of this shit. It's just what you see online. Okay, guys. I love y'all, man. For real.
Yeah, it's all love, Eric. It's all love. By the way, Bear was like, "Oh, we going to war. We going to war." He said, "Eric, you ready to go to war?" And he said, "I've been wanting to go to. I've
I've been ready.
I've been wanting to
I've,
go to war since y'all
I've
asking me."
been ready. Pop. Hey, man, take that shit down, bro. Take that shit down, bro. That's not how my arms look. But yeah, Bob, that's you can't lie. I've been saying that, man. You look like some bitches, bro. Like motherfuckers not responding back to these goofy ass motherfuckers, bro. We look like some hoes, bro. It's the art of war, bro. Like I agree with you though, Bob. You don't not responding is a way to win. But sometimes when a motherfucker just don't shut up, come on now, we gotta do something, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know. Well, what is it? You what did Godfather say? You never tell people what you're thinking. Um,
right, right. That's true.
I'll holler at you in the text to
No,
let you know.
I trust you. I trust you wholeheartedly, Bob. I already know you. I already know you, man. I already know you.
I
Sometimes
appreciate
shit
it.
don't even be worth talking about, bro.
Okay, okay. We got Chang up here. I appreciate it, Eric. By the way, did I just see Skywalker whipping me?
I don't. That'll be kind of. Oh wow, he reversed the roles. He reversed it. He reversed the roles. Get your ass out there, boy.
That's the hardest I've ever heard Bob laugh, man.
That is
Oh
the
my
funniest.
god.
Mm. Why is you smiling, Bob?
Eric, that's the part I was laughing at. Why am I smiling? That shit is fucking perfect.
Oh, oh my! You look swole as hell, Bob. What the hell you been lifting? What the hell?
Yo, man, the internet can be mean, man. It can be
Uh,
mean.
you saw that picture he put up of me? Put that
No,
picture up again, bro. Look at this picture he got up. Them Q-tip arms, man. That is not how my arms look, bro.
which ones?
He got to put it up so you can see it, man. He got me looking like a goddamn stick figure. Look at this shit, Bob. Look at this shit, man.
Hey,
The fuck?
they were talking about somebody called him out with a Q-tip arm. Automatically put that in
You finna make me get back on my arms, bro. I've been working on my goddamn stomach. I'm gonna be working on my arms now. Fuck that.
I don't think you're gonna get any arms.
All right, give me 2 weeks. Give me 2 weeks. I guarantee you these arms ain't gonna look like that. Nigga, you see these weights? Yeah. All I gotta do is do a couple curls, couple push-ups, and
All of them, Bob. Let me find it. Let me get it here.
that shit.
That's it. That's true totality of power right there. You there?
I'm still here, man. Your ass got me kind of vexed, man.
Bob.
Got me insecure about my goddamn arms a little bit, cuz.
Well, I mean, you got to work on it, E.
What do your arms look like, nigga? I bet you my arms bigger than yours. Pause. Hello? 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 I can't hear nobody, man.
And all this shit going on and technical issues. Jesus Christ.
Einstein, I help you out, and you have the indecency to have me being beaten by Skywalker.
There, we good? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay, yeah, I can hear you now.
So you
Uh,
made you made a picture of me being beaten by your brother after I helped you out.
well, no, this was before, Bob. This happened the other day. It's somebody that was a special request by one of the panelists. So
Hmm.
just gotta tell you, that's all it was, Bob.
You want to let me know which panelist?
Uh, Juan,
Of course, of course you would. Of course.
the Juan and only. Oh Lord, where's everybody at, Bob? Get them up here. Tell them to get their asses up here.
Man, I think if people don't check in, like when it usually comes on, I don't know, they may disperse, but my channel's up, I think, like you said, so maybe
Yeah,
they'll
it's
start
up and
seeing.
going.
But you know, the crew will come through. The crew will come through.
Yeah, they'll come through.
Did you put it in Discord?
Yes, sir. I put it in Discord. I put it in everywhere. So.
Yeah. They'll start to peter in here, but we got the good side.
Oh yeah.
As usual, I'm in the way and I'm tired. I'm gonna roll out for tonight.
All right.
I will be
Thank you once
listening.
again. I appreciate that, sir.
Absolutely. I'll talk at you.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Okay, I'm getting a link again. It is not pinned up in my YouTube, or it's not pinned up there. Here's the pin again, and I'll go to YouTube and pin that over there. So there it is again. And let me double make sure why this isn't pinned up in my YouTube, because it should be. Hold up, I just got a message from you, bro. I just saw that. Give me a second. I'm trying to get all this worked out. I'm having more technical issues than the whore has on a hot date. Yeah, it's pinned up on mine. It's not pinned up on y'all's. That's what it is. You got to pin up on Gospel Bob, and then they'll be able to get it. I can't pin it from there to mine. It'll only pin on my YouTube. So that's probably why. Yep. Skywalker. I'm pushing the back, I think. Yep. Well, you want to come up? Nope. Gone. Anyways, yeah, it's been a hell of a time, guys. We had that was comical. We had a couple things going on. If you guys would like, you guys can like, share, and subscribe to my page. You just come over to the Mexican Einstein Show. The link is pinned up on top of my message board. They'll pin it up on top of Gospel Bob here shortly, as soon as possible. If that's the case, and anybody's more than welcome to come up. Panel is open. Basically, the subject is what's brewing. Let's find out. We had a couple things going. I did have I don't want to get this. I can't do OBS again because it stopped the stream. Shit on that. So I can pull up the information. I still should be able to do it, I think, without OBS. Let me get in there with that. I should be able to do it with that. So once again, think about it. I always forget these things and then I remember them. Enter studio. This one could crash. It's gonna crash. It was my internet. For some reason, it was tripping out. Like always, it is. And there's the orange pumpkin Mexican right there. Jesus, he's ugly. Oh shit. Which one is it? All right. Is that? Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? No? Still no sound? What the hell is going on? Let me see. Add this one page. Remove this one. Can you hear me now? Yeah, you can hear me now. You can hear me now, right? Okay, we can hear me now. Okay. So I have to stay on this one. All right, good. Let's see. StreamYard. I don't need StreamYard, or I don't need OBS to do that. So let's go ahead and move that over. Oh, la 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 la. All right, let's go with. Okay, I think you guys hear me. I think everything's doing good. I'm back on. What's up, people? What's up, Bobby Perkins, Poxy Magic, Wolfpack, Skywalker, Badass? Everybody's in the chat. We're trying to fix. You still can't hear me? What the hell? What? Hold on. No sound still? Oh, fudge! I'll be right back. Let me do this. I'll just exit this. I'll be right back, y'all. Do we have audio, people? Do we have audio? Can you hear me? See, Poxy said, "Are you guys trolling with me again? Gosh, don't do this to me, man. Y'all gonna have me a stress attack. Y'all cannot make me playing. If you can't hear me, just put a one in the chat. If you can hear me, okay, yes, thank you. That's all I needed. I'm having technical difficulty today. Jesus Christ. Let's go ahead. Hold on, people. I gotta. My brother's calling in. Yes, I see that now. I see that. I see that he's trolling with me, bro. I'm following it. That's why I just said it. Well, there was a couple people said we can't. Well, I'm looking at two different screens, bro. I'm looking at the top screen, trying to get information up so I can get, and trying to follow my chat. I'm bro. I'm doing that. I'm not using the OBS right now. I can see that, bro. Oh my gosh. Hey, y'all. I'm getting in trouble. Give me a second, y'all. Jeez, Louise. Shoot me at all different angles. Okay. Let's exit that out. Put this back full screen. I can try to do this again. The orange pumpkin man is in the here, so just letting you know. I am the new Donald Trump orange pumpkin man. I have to fix that. It's in my laptop settings. I will do that in a minute. There we go. This is something that was brought to my attention a minute ago, and we're gonna go over that. I was probably earlier, but yeah. Anyways, we could come on here. I hope everybody got the link. If the link's there, Poxy, stop it, dog. Poxy, stop it. Poxy, son of a bitch. Oh, Lordy, Lordy, Lord. Let's see. Now I can add the stage. Now that I can do that. Share screen. Yes. Okay. Share. Booyah. And I have to set it up to that. Yeah. So here we go. My brother did send me a video, but I don't think I got the right one. So CBS News is saying, and this is going back to the where we were at, how long we've been here on this planet. My brother did send me that. Hey, Poxy, there's 10 people in the chat saying we can hear him. I think he was trolling. I think he was trolling it, bro. I think that's what it was. Because he did that to me earlier, too, and I just caught on. So... he's done that to me. Twice, he's already got me twice. God damn Epoxy. Hey, I'm just getting used to all of it, and we're getting good. So, yeah. So here's the information. This says a 1 million old skull was found in China. Could rewrite human evolution timeline. Studies find this changes a lot of thinking. But we already knew that, people. We already knew that there was a difference in it. We already knew that humans aren't here. I mean, my brother said earlier that we've been here for millions of years. I honestly believe that. I honestly believe that we have. Is there an exit on that? No, that's just stuck on the side. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm okay with all this stuff going on here. Because that's just advertisements on here. I don't think I'll get in trouble with it. Yeah, that's way better. Okay, you can visibly see it there. All right, I'm learning all this stuff, y'all, so work with me. Damn it, Epoxy over there getting me in trouble. Yeah, CC, okay, good. Now we can see articles. Oh, there's the gunman the other day. Ugh, felt so bad for people over there. But it is what it is. I'm trying to watch all the little screens, the chat, the people coming in. So if you come in, I'll put you up. Let's just go. We're going to have a good time. I want to thank everybody in the chat today. Everybody viewing, thank y'all for coming over. This is the Mexican Einstein Show, restreaming on the Gospel of Bob. Bring a topic. Let's talk about it. Whatever y'all want to do, as long as it's a good topic. Don't bring no assholeism. Yeah, no guns, please. Today, Bear is in a sad moment, you know. I'll give him a moment of silence. Hold on. I got to keep one eye on the screen, y'all. That's what I'm doing. Okay, moment of silence over. But I feel him. I feel for the guns. I mean, come on. You lose a baby? It's horrible when you misplace it. That's even worse. So let's see. I think that was on YouTube that you sent that. And maybe then we can get the audio as well. I got to bring that one down. I forgot. I got to remove from stage. Stop that sharing. And we are going to go. There it is. Million-year-old evolution skull changes humans' evolution exam. Okay, let's go ahead and pop that one out. I think that was it. Yeah. Come on. Play. Pause that. We're going to add another scene to the screen. All right. If this helps, there we go.
Budgeting app with Base 44.
Guys, Nina just built an app.
1 million-year-old skull rewrites origins of modern humans.
Ancient skull could have been history. Million-year-old skull rewrites human evolution. Million-year-old skull could change the history of human evolution. Now, this is interesting. We've got a skull here that's set to change
I
the
can't
timeline of
hear
human
it at all
evolution.
coming out of my system.
Again, this isn't the first time this sort of thing's happened, but this time it stands to set the dating back hundreds of thousands of years. The dating of what? Humans or our cousins, or when we diverged from something? Where was this found? What did they do to put all this data together? Is this just pop science reporting? Is this accurate stuff? What the heck is going on here? Well, sit down and we'll talk about it. Hi, my name's Dan and welcome to Debunking.
Is just a
Back
question
in
in the
1990,
chat.
a skull
Is
was
that
discovered in the
volume
Yongshan site in China, a fossil-yielding place in the village of Mitsuoshi. This was the second skull found there, and it was damaged to the point that it was archived for decades, forgotten on a shelf and assumed to be Homo erectus until recently, when a team of Chinese and British scientists digitally reconstructed the skull. Known as Yongshan 2, it has features that are considered both modern and archaic, or primitive in Dan's speak. I'll use terms like that even though the archaeologists are afraid to. Anyway, the thing is, this skull was all warped to one side. It was really heavily deformed from spending eons under all of this sediment, but eventually they were able to reconstruct the skull. They did use a few pieces that they had to inform from other skulls that they were just like, we don't have a piece for this, so we'll assume. But by and large, they got everything from that skull. And when they were done, what they had surprised them. The team was surprised because the skull has a combination of newer and older traits. The cheekbones are flatter than expected, much closer to our modern facial structure than we see in other archaic humans, Neanderthal, while the brow ridge looked more like Neanderthal and the other archaic human. The combination of traits doesn't end there. It has eye sockets similar to a modern human's, with a nasal cavity closer to a Neanderthal.
I don't think that's StreamYard.
Its brain shape and size are similarly a mosaic of traits, as the paper's authors called it.
I think that's the actual,
they also said that it was a mismatch of phylogenetic characteristics. And speaking of phylogenetic,
like I didn't have all the lights on.
Phylogenetics,
the colors, phylogeny, maybe that problem.
Philanthropy. Phylogenesis is what it's called when they determine the relationship between species and classify them accordingly. This is done using both physical similarities and DNA, with the phylogenetic trees, as they are known, changing as new evidence comes in. New evidence like they claim we have with Yongshan 2, and the mismatched characteristics on that skull does imply that we have the timeline of human evolution wrong, potentially by a factor of hundreds of thousands of years, at least according to the paper's author.
Give me 1 second, bro.
But still, exactly how? This is still confusing, and if you read the pop science articles that are more concerned with getting clicks using
hold on 1 second.
-year-old.
And if not, go to the settings of the computer.
Yeah.
And go to the display or the you know, where you know what I'm saying, you know how to do that.
Yeah.
And you can fix it like that.
So I tried to look at the display thing and it wasn't doing that. And it's the laptop, it's not StreamYard.
You can fix it in StreamYard too. Settings and go to the camera on the settings and you can fix the contrast and shit.
Got you. I'm in there now.
Yeah. Go to settings. And nigga, you shouldn't have fucking erased everything on there because you still I have the YouTube studios.
Yeah, because you looking like a
Yeah.
tambourine right now, but
I just tried to get it so it's based because you were already having problems with it. So I didn't want the problems to persist. Yeah, I know. I look like an orange guy, but the problem is that in my display settings, it doesn't give me any of that. It only gives me like brightness, night, and color profile.
color profile.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now.
Natural light.
I'm trying to find that right now where the camera's at.
Joe is like a damn tangerine right now, but fuck.
Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, and I look like an orange pumpkin. It's kind of sad. It's really kind of sad.
Oh gosh.
All right. Thank you. I'm trying to get it figured out while I'm doing this as I'm working it. So just bear with me and I'll get it all. E's in the back. E, you there?
Can you hear me?
No,
Can
he's
you hear
up,
me?
but I just can't hear him for some reason.
You can't hear me? Hey, chat, type one if you can hear me.
I can hear you. I can hear you. I can
You
hear
can
you
hear me
now.
now?
I just,
Okay, bet.
yeah, I had my volume low. That's why. So I'm trying to work this and everything like that. And I'm new to all this stuff, so y'all bear with me. If my brother can get it and Brandon can get it, I can get it. Okay, y'all. Just saying. I'm just saying. If they can get it, I can get it.
Yeah, because your ass looking like a goddamn tangerine right now, boy.
I know, bro. It's been worrying me all day. Joe Cool. Yeah, you good. I know you.
What's
up,
good? I
What's good, bro?
saw some anthropological interest here, and I get up here and a couple old people having problem with IT. What's going on, man? Well, I wanted to hear about the skulls, man.
Well, yeah, we're getting that. The skulls is what's very interesting. My brother sent me this information, and I'll continue to play it now if you guys want. Okay.
Yeah, I'm interested, and I want y'all to, if it's okay, give me a recap because I really just got here. So
Oh,
it
no, I
seems
just got here
interesting.
too, bro.
Okay.
Oh, the recap, we just started it. Like I said, at first it was just me working everything out, trying to get OBS working and stuff, and OBS.
No. I'm sorry. I don't want to be rude. Not to recap about the fucking tech problems, just about the skulls. It sounded like they were saying it's evidence of an extra 100,000 years or something. That's
a million years is what they're talking about.
Holy fuck!
Yeah, a million years. It's
How
a million
close
year old
is it to?
skull.
Okay. That's
Let
interesting.
me start this back over, and we'll go from there.
Skull rewrites human evolution. Million-year-old skull could change the history of human evolution.
You're right.
Now, this is interesting. We've got a skull here that's set to change the timeline of human evolution. Again, this isn't the first time this sort of thing's happened, but this time it stands to set the dating back hundreds of thousands of years. The dating of what? Humans or our cousins, or when we diverged from something? Where was this found? What did they do to put all this data together? Is this just pop science reporting? Is this accurate stuff? What the heck is going on here? Well, sit down and we'll talk about it. Hi, my name's Dan and welcome to Debunking.
Oh shit!
In the Yongshan site in China, a fossil yielding place in the village of Mitsuoshi. This was the second skull found there, and it was damaged to the point that it was archived for decades, forgotten on a shelf and assumed to be Homo erectus, until recently, when a team of Chinese and British scientists digitally reconstructed the skull. Known as Yongshan 2, it has features that are considered both modern and archaic, or primitive in Dan's speak. I'll use terms like that even though the archaeologists are afraid to. Anyway, the thing is, this skull was all warped to one side. It was really heavily deformed from spending eons under all of this sediment, but eventually they were able to reconstruct the skull. They did use a few pieces that they had to inform from other skulls that they were just like, we don't have a piece for this, so we'll assume. But by and large, they got everything from that skull. And when they were done, what they had surprised them. The team was surprised because the skull has a combination of newer and older traits. The cheekbones are flatter than expected, much closer to our modern facial structure than we see in other archaic human species like Neanderthal, while the brow ridge looked more like Neanderthal and the other archaic humans. The combination of traits doesn't end there. It has eye sockets similar to a modern human's, with a nasal cavity closer to a Neanderthal's. Its brain shape and size are similarly a mosaic of traits.
Hey,
as
can
the
you
papers
pause?
authors called it.
Einstein?
They also said that
My nature is to not want to believe it because it seems like these things would have developed later. The characteristics we know as Homo sapien, not feasible that something that big, Australopithecus big, like that skull is huge. That something running around that time had already developed Homo sapien facial features. My mind doesn't want to believe it, so I'd need other sources that agree with this cat. I can tell you that already, and I'll be looking on my own. I'm not asking you to do it.
Oh yeah. No problem. This is just this isn't even the video that the Sky sent me. The other video that he sent me actually had someone else talking about it,
Very good.
Another anthropologist. So there's more subjects on this right now going on. So.
And the same, I saw 300,000-year-old, the Macedonian site. That shit was interesting. That would change the date as well. So I'll be interested in looking at this one.
We'll continue then. Let's see.
That it was a mismatch of phylogenetic characteristics. And speaking of phylogenetics, phylogeny, philanthropy.
What?
Phylogenetics.
Excuse me,
Wow,
sir.
I'll
How
never
old were you when you made your first million?
What is this for?
We're trying to get advice for the younger generation.
I made my first million last year, actually.
Phylogenesis is what it's called when they determine the relationship between species and classify them accordingly. This is done using both physical similarities and DNA, with the phylogenetic trees, as they are known, changing as new evidence comes in. New evidence like they claim we have with Youngsian 2, and the mismatched characteristics on that skull does imply that we have the timeline of human evolution wrong, potentially by a factor of hundreds of thousands of years, at least according to the paper's authors. But still, exactly how is still confusing. And if you read the Pop Science articles that are more concerned with getting clicks using the 1 million year old skull title, which I totally didn't do, but they're not trying to actually educate you. So I'm going to make sure and educate you on one more thing here. Sorry, but this is very important so you can understand what this paper is trying to say. The two terms that are important here are clade and cladistics. Cladistics is a way of classifying organisms by their last common ancestor. A clade is one group of organisms under the umbrella of that last common ancestor. Now, the majority of species don't exist in only one clade. Every time a new species emerges, a new clade potentially is formed, and the offspring would all fall under that clade, regardless of how into the future or how many other clades the species is a member of already. For instance, while the clade Boroeutheria includes most placental mammals, including horses, bears, giraffes, and humans, the more specific clade for horses is Paradactylia, and for humans it is Homidae. And beyond that, Homo sapiens. Humans, horses, and all other kinds of animals exist in multiple clades at the same time. You could kind of look at it as like a series of umbrellas that each time a speciation occurs. A good example of something similar to that would be the way that my address works. I live in Spokane, which is also in Washington, which is also in the United States, which is also in the Northern Hemisphere, which is also on the Earth, which is also in the solar system. If each one of those was a clade, it's the same kind of idea, this umbrella that encompasses a whole lot of things, but also encompasses this. And there is multiple clades again for all these different species. All right, let's carry on. Now, I know that was a little boring, but it is important to understand the basics of cladistics in order to understand exactly what the scientists who reconstructed that skull are claiming it says about our past. Because the currently accepted model says the Homo sapien clade diverged about 300,000 years ago. But these guys, they're pushing it back to 1.02 million years ago, over 3 times as long back. And they say this because this skull is proposed to be a member of a cousin clade to ours, known as the Longi clade. And the features on this skull, according to many scientists, not only the paper's authors, make a good case for it being an early divergence from sapiens and Neanderthals. And the skull's age then pushes the date of divergence of these 3 clades back to about 1 million years ago, which is huge, which also means it's got some skeptics.
What was that?
I would think that makes it feasible immediately if it was an early divergence separate from everything we know. It could have taken on characteristics that we ended up. It wouldn't have been precise, but it could have early break off experimental clave, as he's calling it, could have had more eye-like, human-like eye sockets or something small like that. It's totally logical. And still had the rest of the features of the more
Great pumpkin.
Somebody got jokes out there. Somebody got jokes.
But how was that possible, Joe Cool, if you could explain further?
Okay, let's say
Joe Cool, so go ahead.
Yeah, let's say that you have some early form of fish. And it breaks off into other fish, which become other fish that we know as sharks and shit. If one of the early breakoffs from that fish, if they started developing eyes for whatever reason, this fish lived in an environment which was closer than all the other fish before it, closer to the sun. So it developed a more 3D vision, eyes more like humans. All these years later, the other branch of fish have went through all these different things and different so and so, and ended up with something that has human-like eyes. This branch could have found just that one thing independently. He wouldn't have developed all the other shit, but for some funky reason, he could have developed one thing that looks like a modern human. That I'll buy.
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm with you on that.
Okay, I get you. Okay. Following you.
We go ahead and continue.
some critics. I was a little skeptical at first, to be honest with you, till I dug into it some. A couple of professional criticisms, guys that work in the field. One of them said, can't figure out a lot of stuff with bones and DNA, paraphrased, but you got to wonder why a person would say something like that and work in the field where you're trying to figure stuff out with bones and DNA. But okay.
I would have thought
Another guy
that too.
said that, you know, we need to kind of hold our horses and get more data first. And I can go with that. And then there's the less, the less professional criticisms. The first one still sounds okay, but these are coming from less professional people. The first one is we need more replicability. I would agree with that as well. So do the scientists, and they're actually working on that. And the other thing is the way that this has been reported by pop science media outlets has been kind of shit. And I can't argue with that. But I will say that the professionals that are saying that sort of thing, that are on Twitter and that have YouTube channels, and that they're YouTubers and they're science educators, and they chose to just throw rocks at this instead of taking an opportunity to educate their viewers, that's just fucking lazy. Now, the replicability issue will hopefully be solved soon. The first skull found at the site is too damaged to be reconstructed currently, but another skull was found in 2022. It is still being prepared, and the team is looking forward to trying their technique on it as well. They use newer software and technology to reconstruct the skull, so the skepticism does make sense. This is the first time we've seen this used in a discovery that stands to rewrite our history. But it does seem the scientific community is being pretty polite about their skepticism. It really like they're just waiting for more data to come in, which is a position that I can empathize with. I mean, I do find myself there almost at the end of every video. But there is one of their complaints that does ring true to me, and that is the complaint that pop science has confused this and got people thinking that humanity started 1 million years ago, because it is a confusing thing. Clade is a term that you don't hear used very often. I mean, I read a lot of papers, but I don't read a ton of evolution papers, and I haven't read the word clade. I don't remember it anyway. I don't remember reading about cladistics in the past, so I'm going to assume a lot of people don't know what it is. And when you have a clade named Homo sapiens and a species named Homo sapiens, it's very easy for people to assume that they know what that means. Homo sapiens go back 1 million years. And this has been very muddled in a lot of the articles that have come out, which has not made things very easy for some dumbass like me to come and figure it out. It took some reading. Now, Lord knows I've made my fair share of mistakes on YouTube, but this paper has caused a lot of confusion, and a lot of people are making mistakes, it seems. It's not saying humans existed 1 million years ago. It's saying the point of divergence between us, Neanderthal, and Longi occurred about 1 million years ago, which is still important and profound. The implications have humanity starting further in the past than we previously believed, but it's not humans identical
It's
to
not
us.
Homo
It'll be close in
sapiens
many
like
ways,
us,
but
though.
not identical. Now, this is a big deal, but it's not as cool as some of the people out there are making it seem. It doesn't mean that Homo sapiens go back 1 million years. It means the clade Homo sapiens, not the species, which is a huge difference there. Now, one of the reasons that this is getting so much attention is there's a problem in human evolution. We used to call it they used to say there's a missing link, and now they call it the muddle in the middle. And basically what there is a big problem when it comes to the middle of.
So what do you think about this, Joko? What do you think is going on there?
I think he's saying the same shit that I'm saying. He just said it better. That the overall clade, when they were still fish, in my analogy, is they're all from that breed. But this is something totally different. Don't start calling it the new breed of fish that you're used to.
Right.
It just means they share a more common ancestor. He just explained the shit better than I am.
And see, then that's why I was thinking myself, because, you know, we're coming up with all this history that we're finding. This is another one on top of it. You got a 1 million year old skull here. You have the Egyptian pyramids and what's underneath them. All these things.
We don't know what's underneath them. Slow down. You know,
well, I mean,
those damn graphics that they show could mean any damn thing.
Right. And with AI,
people would be guilty. I'm sorry, but people would be guilty of what he is saying. People take those scans under there and they start saying that these are energy so-and-sos and sits. And no, that is not what the professionals are reading into it. They're people sensationalizing it. Right. So I'd slow down to get more info.
No, that's why I just said what they have found. I'm not going into the deepness of what it is.
Yeah,
what they
very
have
good.
Found.
They did find new shit under there, looks like,
have come up with, structures or
I don't You remember Edgar Casey, the sleeping prophet? I think they used to call him. He was like supposed to be a psychic back in the day, fell into trances and shit. When I was a kid, my mom told me about him. And I got a book from the library. This is 50 years ago or something. And he gave one where he said they would find stuff under the feet of the Sphinx.
Yes.
And I've always looked for that. And I wonder if this ain't the shit they were talking about.
Well, I think they just recently opened one of those Sphinx under the past year.
Yes, and they stopped talking about it. They found something and they stopped talking about what was under there. I want to know.
Yeah, we didn't hear any more about that. They just opened it. They found a discovery, and then something came up about. I think.
I think they said the war had jumped off somewhere, and they had to stop because they had to divert elsewhere or something. I think they came with a lame excuse like that. I'm not buying it. That's in fact, that's Egypt. That's new under the Sphinx. That would bring billions of dollars to your economy. Fuck that shit. You would explore it and exploit it. It'd be in a museum somewhere.
Right, exactly. So I'm trying to figure out how to get this orange pumpkin looking thing off my face. I got to fix that.
The Pleistocene, figuring out exactly what happened with our past. From about 774,000 years ago to about 129,000 years ago, we really are confused.
So this is 700,000
years ago. Yeah. This is but we don't know what he's going to say yet. But the 300,000 years would be a long time for what we know as humanoid shit. So he just doubled it with that number out of his mouth.
As to what happened with human evolution. And that problem is one of the reasons this skull is getting so much attention, as it could well be a huge leap forward in our understanding.
This game, you're not ready for.
But there's one more thing that this find implies that truly has people waiting to see what happens with that skull in 2022. This challenge is out of Africa. If the divergence between those three clades happened in China instead of Africa, then that would mean that the out of Africa theory has a serious problem, or at least a serious bit of contention. Now, there isn't a whole lot of.
It already has a problem with the Macedonian site. It already has a problem. That has humanoids here earlier than the African motherfuckers and more sophisticated. And China found some old skulls out of Africa already has some questions to answer.
Yeah. I mean, the change of course of our history is going to change with everything they find, anyways.
Yeah, we should be prepared for it.
Is the problem? What are they going to actually say? Are they going to actually tell us we're not from here? Are they going to tell us that we did evolve?
Or are they going to tell them what ethnicity that these skulls are?
That's what we're going to take and just go with the ethnicity. Aha, we're better than you are because we're the older people. We're just going to pervert whatever they find.
Exactly. Yep.
All right, let's continue.
So again, we're going to have to use more to overturn something as robust as the out of Africa theory. We do know that there were a lot of different species of hominid running all over the old world. A lot of those may well have been our cousins, and not like
we do. There were 5
cousin,
different humanoid species at the same time as ours was around.
Took off and left Africa a different time than we did. The story's a lot more complicated potentially than we gave it credit for. To quote Chris Stringer, who was one of the people that worked on the paper, our research reveals that Youngzian 2 is not Homo erectus, but an early member of the Longi clade and linked to the Denisovans. This changes a lot of thinking because it suggests that by 1 million years ago, our ancestors had already split into distinct groups, pointing to a much earlier and more complex human evolutionary split than previously believed. Like I said, now we're going to look at all these different.
Yeah, sorry. Hold
on, I don't like this shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. We got 2 different. Nah, Joe, cool. Listen to me, bro. We from Chicago, bro.
Yes.
So we understand like bullshit when it's in our face.
Yes.
You can't finesse.
Yeah,
you can't finesse. All I'm saying is,
right.
We got 2 different creation stories.
Yeah.
One's from Adam and Eve, Big Bang Theory, then another one from evolution.
Yeah.
I'm not going to believe either of these motherfuckers.
Wait. I'm not so sure that they don't coincide. To my understanding, I ain't been to church, but I read the Bible and a bunch of other religious stuff. And my interpretation, without having the Christians around me to tell me what it was that evolution occurred. And these people were on the earth that came from the monkeys and shit that they talk about. And then there was Adam and Eve, God's chosen. And there, as evidence of that, when he came out, he was like, man, these, savages are going to kill me. He's like, don't worry, I put a mark on your head. You'll be protected. There were people already out there. I am more than willing to believe those were from the monkeys and all of that shit. And holy motherfuckers came from there. And then we interbred with them. That's at least one way that I don't think that they're necessarily
I don't think that
wrong.
makes any sense
Now,
coming from the biblical. Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
well, it kind of does, because
It
if
doesn't
you
though,
look at what I was
bro.
talking about earlier about the Anunnaki being here and going as far as a biblical thing,
So
where he's
are those
talking
the
about,
Neanderthals you were speaking about?
hold on. The whole thing of what he's talking about is that, they're going to send us out, someone's going to kill me. Who's out there? That's the big question
Right.
that the
Who
Bible
was out
never
there?
answered.
No, but this is what I'm telling
Somebody's
y'all.
out
This is
there.
what I
Adam, go
said
ahead.
earlier about like the Bible is a coded book, bro.
We
I'm
agree.
not religious at all, but I'm spiritual. But the Bible speaks of Adam and Eve being the first creation. Eve came
Right.
from Adam's rib. God created Adam first. He was the first
That's a
man. The
metaphor.
Adam, Adam is really Atom. Adam is atom. You get what I'm saying? The creation
I
of
do.
everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm telling. So
We're,
what Joe Cool just said is not what really Christians believe in, because they don't even believe in
no,
evolutionary.
they don't believe in
No,
it. This
yeah.
is true. And
That's what I'm telling.
I also believe in what you're saying with the it is meant on a whole different level that certainly Christians miss. But it does appear that these stories to some degree at least are true, and it would have helped pass
Right.
down, and it
I
was
agree.
effective.
Well, if you
Right.
take if
No,
you
I
take
agree
the
with you, Joe.
history, if you take the
It-
history of the Anunnaki stories and you coincide them with the biblical text of the Genesis, it kind of tells you that these people were created in different gardens of Edens around. And this is where
if
that
you take the Anunnaki at your word, you can take that interpretation. Yes, you can.
no.
That
What I'm
there's
saying, in the Bible, it talks about different gardens. And what you were talking about a second ago, if they send me out there, they're going to kill me. This
right.
was this was a set as far as that goes. So let's say Adam, Eve were the white version of these gardens. They had a black version over here. They had an Asian version over here. All these different gardens depicted different styles, looking as their creator. Okay, so if you follow what I'm saying, the creators were the ones who built the people. Basically, God created Adam and Eve. They supposedly were from a certain set. This China stuff now.
I get your story, but it doesn't jive with evolution anymore. It doesn't have man coming up from primordial ooze or anything. Yeah.
Well, I've never believed in evolution like
Fucking
that. Anyway,
parasite.
I do not
Like
believe
we
we come
came from
from
the ocean, from that goddamn rock that destroyed the dinosaurs. From the ocean, we became a salamander. From a salamander, we became this other creature. And from this other creature, we became monkey. Like that shit is like that's
I don't know. I think science proves it, man, with shit like if you pay attention, right, to how close we are to other animals like monkeys, in particular chimps and bonobo. It's like a crazy amount of DNA that's
and that's the
super close.
confusing part for me, though, Joe. You know what I'm saying? Because I see what you're saying, but it's like
It points to
I'm
us
not gonna believe.
sharing something back in the past, is what it
Okay,
points
but
to that we did.
why don't we see monkeys evolving to this day?
That's what I was about to say. We exactly do, and we could point to it. And better yet, I can give you evidence of humans doing it. And if you doubt these things, just two examples, you should look them up. There are some islands where they make their money by diving. And the kids over there can break any record of any Olympic holding their breath. It's just normal to them. Their lung capacity is 10 times what any of ours are. And there's another one who climbed trees. Their feet now have grown like fingers. Their toes are fingers and they're spread to help them climb. They're changing. If they stay in that environment another 1,000 years, they won't even look human to us anymore, at least in those aspects. It shows you that humans too change over time. It's a real thing. We can see it happening with our eyes, just in these two environments that stayed untouched with the same type
But
of
you're
people.
talking about humans, not monkeys.
It doesn't matter.
I'm saying, it would happen to monkeys and other animals too if humans do it.
Yeah, because you take the animals in the zoo. And not only that, but I also saw something here recently with China, what they do with certain deer over there. They have like not China, Japan. In Japan, they have taught deer to bow, okay? The deer have picked this up naturally over the courses. It's a sort of evolution. It's not
Right.
like a major evolution where they're changing body
But
parts or anything like that.
Right,
features
but
and
it's
shit,
not
but I
it's not a
understand it's
phenotypical it's not a
behavior evolution.
phenotypical evolution though. That's what I'm
It
trying to
would
tell you. It's
not
not a
be.
phenotypical evolution though.
Right.
It's not gonna change the
Yeah.
phenotypes of a monkey though.
But you look at now what I was going to get to next is you look at the monkeys though, the chimpanzees, the apes and stuff like that, especially the ones that are in like zoos, they're starting to stand up more upright than
Yeah.
they used
And
to.
you got to imagine that the feet pads are changing. Like animals are used to their nails wearing naturally. Then they put them in new environments and they don't wear naturally and they have to cut them. That's going to change their phenotype 100 years from now, where they used to be genetically imprinted to all of running on the land is to make them go. It's going to be some human interference. They're going to make an adjustment. Wild pigs are a good example. When we take them in as humans, they're these beautiful pink animals. But if you let it go in the wild, I think as little as 30 days, they turn into the hairy things with the long tusks that you see on
Pharaoh.
TV.
Pharaoh.
That's crazy. Yeah. And they actually grow long tusks and shit in a matter of weeks. And long spiky hair and shit. They go feral almost instantly. The
And those
DNA
are
fucking changes.
and those are short forms of evolution. Those ain't
Yes,
the
that's
long-term
quickly that
evolution
we could see.
that they're looking at.
Yes,
You know?
what would we see in long term, right? We'd see more dramatic changes. Yeah.
So
I don't
you know,
I
if
still
something
don't
change,
believe that. I don't know. I ain't going up on that shit, bro. I
if
believe it's
something
I believe
changes,
I believe it's a creator and he created us, but I don't
We
believe in this
agree.
monkey shit.
Yeah, I agree, but he's logical. He wouldn't have a problem. It wouldn't be difficult for him to make monkey shit. That'd be a belief of ours that if monkeys, we came from apes, there must not be a God. That's a hang up of ours because it looks like we obviously came from apes and our God is even more obvious. So the rationale seems to be fucked up in us.
And
oh yeah,
that's kind of true. Now that's
Uh,
that's kind of true. Now I agree.
ain't nothing that they show me gonna disprove God. He's real as fuck. I've seen him.
Yeah, that's kind of true. Yeah, that's kind of true.
okay. Let me keep on playing this.
Yeah, let's see what
Finish
man.
up.
Lot of work. So with just one find that pushes us in that direction, it's too quick for even Chris Stringer to say, no, out of Africa is overturned, but he does recognize that this challenges it. Now, one thing that's really frustrating to me is the way that quote unquote science educators that are more skeptical and that are just being buttholes a lot of the time, the way that they've handled this has been absurd. Throwing rocks at people and just being mean instead of, I don't know, looking at it and seeing and figuring out why people are getting confused about this. It's not that complicated. I'm not a ninja with this stuff, but I'm not an idiot. When I looked at it, I saw what was
You say
confusing
ninja?
to me at first.
Yeah,
and
I'm
I
not a
realized this is
ninja, but I'm
confusing to
not
other
an
people as
idiot
well.
either.
It didn't take a lot of research for me to figure out what I needed to do in order to actually educate my followers. And that's, I don't know. I mean, it seems kind of like that's my job, right? But anyway, it's just really frustrating. I saw this exact same thing happen with Jimmy Corsetti on Twitter a couple of years ago when he said that maybe the Nephilim in the Bible, the giants the Bible speaks of, maybe those were,
There you go, Skywalker.
Denisovans
I mean,
or
not Skywalker.
Neanderthals. And all of these
Last
people come
time.
yelling at him and saying, "You idiot."
Say that again.
No, there you go. He's talking about the Nephilim like you were just bringing up.
It sounded like you were just going there, man, when you was
Yeah.
talking.
I mean, that's sort of where I was going to go with that because there's a lot of stories, even in the Bible, that depicts, beings coming from outer space into, beds with people and, picking them
It
up.
could be interpreted that way. I wouldn't grant it that way. It could be interpreted that way.
That's true.
It could be interdimensional beings. It could be
Imagine a
something.
giant coming down to have sex with a human. That dick must
That
be
makes-
huge as
Yeah,
fuck.
that makes no sense to me at all.
Come on
Yeah.
now, dog.
Yeah.
Pause.
All right. Stop it.
Let's continue.
Those are both shorter than humans. How could they possibly have been the giants if they're not as tall as humans? And it's like you could just say, hey,
Imagine
man,
that baby
that's a pretty
coming
cool
out. That
idea,
shit
and
gonna
those things
kill
big
us.
skulls, but that's probably not going to be the giants. You might want to look at different species of hominid that are also huge. Because here's the thing: when you have people that are passionate about something, that are into it,
Okay,
it
I
doesn't take a
see.
whole lot to get them diving into a rabbit hole. But if you tell them you're a fucking idiot,
Yo.
Yeah,
so
we hear
they're
you.
probably not going to listen to you at all. Even if they do frustrate me, at least
What's up? What's up? How you doing, Bumpkin? How's everything going?
Oh, what's
Welcome
up,
into
Bumpkin?
today's
Good.
channel.
It's going
What
good.
up, Bump?
I love
Yeah.
this topic. I love this.
Good. I was hoping you had something to add. Yeah, what do you
What do you
see?
have to say?
What do you
I
got to add,
see.
Bumpkin?
So I don't like okay, I'm a Christian, right?
Yeah.
But I really, really, really do despise like the atheistic, like, oh, evolution is proven, therefore Bible is disproven. No. The fact, all right, that there is a molecular system in place that allows different hominids to adapt over certain thousands of years
Yes.
to an environment, I think proves deeper that a divine being exists.
I would think an intelligence exists when I see that. That's what my mind was.
That's what you just
with
said,
you.
though, okay?
Not only that, if you actually look into evolution, there are certain points throughout time that where a gene is just thrown in, and there's no
Right.
reason why.
All right, they call it a mutation because they can't explain it, but there
Explain
could
it.
be a reason why.
Right.
Like for instance, insects, right? Insects with 8 eyes. Okay,
Yeah.
that was originally from. You guys know those? What are they called? They're
Arachnids?
not arachnids.
Arthropods?
They're arthropods. Thank you. They're the original. They were the arthropods. They didn't have those 8 eyes. There was no reason, evolutionarily speaking, for them to adapt those 8 eyes. It
Right.
just happened.
Hmm.
You look it up. It just happened. It was a random mutation. And
Right.
usually mutations are caused by pressure from some sort of environmental factors. There was zero pressure for this to happen.
Right.
It don't make no sense, though. Like, I don't-
Right.
That's
It makes
what
zero
he's
sense.
that's what he's saying.
yeah,
you
that's what I'm
think-
saying. I just want to just.
Yeah.
That don't make no sense. Yeah.
Yeah, just it literally happened for no reason. It's like something said these need 8 eyes.
Bump, you're a Christian. Here's one that bothers me. Christians stick so hard to that the world had to flood because the Bible says the world flooded. But fucking archaeologists has proof in the Middle East over there where all of the population was that there was a massive flood at the time that y'all wanted. But no one will fucking acknowledge that shit because they think, it has to be evidence the whole world flooded to be Noah's story. I think there's great evidence, to fucking help the Bible over there, but I feel like they're knuckleheads for not.
No, it's dumb. Absolutely, there was a great flood in his known world.
Yes, and every other
Yes.
old shit talks about it. Even the Anunnaki, the Sumerians, all of
Yeah.
them motherfuckers talk about it
Great
too.
reset. Yeah, reset.
Yeah, it was a reset. That was the known world. And when we're talking about Old Testament, okay, you have to realize,
If
when we're
that
talking
dog
about-
is bothering y'all, let me know because I'll mute up.
I don't even
I
know.
didn't even hear it, bro. You
Okay,
good?
cool. Okay,
When you're
cool.
talking about the Old Testament, we have to realize that before Jesus Christ, when it comes to Christianity, it was Judaism, and Judaism was a very tribalistic religion.
I agree.
There was a chosen people, and there were others. Like that was,
Yeah, okay, right. Kind of
like
like
that was that.
Yeah.
So absolutely, their world would have been the Middle East and surrounding areas. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right.
And supposedly at that time they didn't know what the rest of the world was. They didn't know the world was out there. They didn't know the other land was out there. So their world was in that area.
I'm going to tell you that logically, even it wasn't a lot of other people out there that would have been and all of that shit, but it does look like at that time an area that was the main hub and shit. I mean, when you go back 6,000 years, I don't know what other equivalent shit you have. It looks like that was, everybody else would have been I don't know what I don't know. I don't want to
Exactly.
call them rudimentary or nothing disrespectful or nothing, but the advanced motherfuckers who was getting it together looked like they were all over there forming libraries and all sorts of crazy shit, while other people was just doing sacrificial nonsense.
Yeah, no. It's since we're on the aspect of genetics, and we can go further pre Judaism or pre early Christianity. I mean, look at genetic markers. Like, for instance, fun fact about Europe, everyone, if you didn't know this, almost every single European gene group can be traced back to a Germanic tribe.
Yeah.
Every single one. The Scots, the Irish, the English, or the English before the English are called Anglo-Saxons. The Swedes, the Nords, the Czechoslovakians, all the Eastern Europeans.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, literally all stem from a Germanic tribe. Because the Germanic tribes had that center area in the middle of Europe, and then different tribes split off and just conquered.
Right.
Right. There's only a few genetic admixtures within Europe. When you're talking about Germanic tribes, in Scotland there was the Picts. The Picts were pre-Germanic tribe. They were actually there when the Romans tried to conquer them, and then that the Scoti.
Is that the ones who look like black people? There was some around with the Celtics that were black.
They didn't look like black people. What it was they would cover themselves in head to toe in paint.
Yeah.
And they were very tribal. Yeah. Most of the time it was blue paint. They were very tribalistic, and they were so tribalistic and so warfaring, it made the Romans build a wall. They built Hadrian's Wall because of them. They're like, that's not worth conquering. And we don't care. They sent like 10 legions in there, and they never returned.
To give you an idea of the Romans, how powerful they were.
Yeah.
The average Roman could walk across the known world and no one would touch him because they knew the wrath of what the Romans would befall them because of the Romans. Now here's Bump telling you about a group of motherfuckers. The Romans like, man, we don't fuck with them like that. That's crazy.
They legitimately would rather build a wall.
It's crazy.
Wall than deal with those people.
It's like the wildlings or something out there, man. It's just crazy. We don't want to fuck with them, yo.
You know what it was, right? It was some Looney Tune shit. What it would do, you'd have these warriors, okay, that would paint themselves head to toe in blue paint, all right? And you got to imagine it's that Celtic Celtic DNA, but probably more like Neanderthalish DNA, right? So the bright red hair, sloping foreheads, you know what I mean? Just brutes, okay? And they would wait for the legions to walk through caverns of the Highlands of Scotland, and they would drop giant boulders on them.
Yeah.
And it would just like kill them instantly or unalive them instantly.
Jesus.
Undoubtedly. Right.
It's just like, and you got to think of it like this. Rome they're from the Mediterranean. They're used to like flat fighting, like,
right.
They're used to that more traditional fighting. They couldn't handle having giant boulders dropped on you.
You know that demoralizing that got to be too, because it ain't like it's gonna hit 2-3 people. If you're thick, right, it's gonna kill everybody it touches. If you got thick numbers, man, it's gonna demoralize your ass.
I don't know if you guys ever seen the Highlands of Scotland, like the Highlands of Scotland, but it's they're mountains.
Yeah, we've seen it in like movies. Everybody wants to go there. Shit, I'm black from the ghetto. I want to go see that shit.
Also, another fun fact, which is really crazy to think about. The Highlands of Scotland and the Appalachian Mountains at one time were actually connected.
That is crazy to think about, because the Appalachian Mountains are gorgeous. It's interesting.
And see,
that's
where I was talking to E earlier about the floods. If Pangea, the way it was, all connected at one time, and they broke away and tectonic plates went off, when Chang, is that you? That's Chang. Okay. Add you to the stage. Let me roll that down.
Yeah, hello,
tectonic
today it's
plates.
me. But the thing is, the person said that he is a person that would the M word, and he said go to Scotland. So why'd you go to Scotland and see the Loch Ness monster? Because you'll be under lake for very long time because there's nothing there. So why would you want to go to Scotland? So what is there in Scotland to see? Can you explain? What is there in Scotland?
The mountains. We're talking about the
Highlands.
Yeah, but you want to go to Scotland. So what is in the Highlands? It's just fields and hills. So what the fuck?
Yes, that's what I want to see. The beauty of the fields and hills.
Well,
yeah.
the thing is, I think you want to go to Scotland to look at the men with what them skirts called. You know, the skirts. What them?
What?
Well, as long as I'm there, you know. I mean,
You gonna see
win-win.
men in kilts.
Yeah, the kilt. That's in the kilt. That's what I mean. The kilt. Oh my god, that's what I mean. I think he wants what the fuck? I'm only joking. I'll come on, tell I have a laugh.
Kilts
Oh my
and
god.
bagpipes is crazy.
That's what I mean. The bagpipe. The bagpipe. That's what I mean. The bagpipe. What the fuck is wrong with the
Lost
bagpipe?
the train of thought.
I know.
yeah,
he was
that's what I was saying.
It's
I was
stupid,
telling
man.
you earlier, when if Pangea the way it was, everything was connected. I can see flooding. and
Oh
stuff
yeah, the
happening there.
tectonic plates is what you were talking
Right.
about. Yeah.
So when the tectonic plates split apart, I could see a big flooding happening then. Then cities and stuff that were on land, when the two continents collided and created the mountains like this, it
Right.
forces everything up and also pushes the other land down. So like if it's going together and there's a city here at
And
this
so the
end,
thing is, when you say
it
when
pushes it like this,
continent, when the
city's gonna be
continent did
underwater.
that, so how did the continent separate? So how did that happen? Can you tell me?
Well, they say that's
Yeah, the
tectonic
tectonic
changing
plates.
over time.
Yeah,
You
but
fig-
but how did it happen? Can you tell me? Was it was
I
it by
can-
the meteor? Was it about the meteor? What the dinosaur?
No. It's from the mechanism inside the earth with all the lava and boiling shit. It boils to the surface in these lines that are predictable under the ocean, and the new land pushes the old land into separate directions until they ram each other and get mountains.
Supposedly, it's still happening to this
What
day.
did you say?
It is an inch and a half a year or something tiny.
Did you say they ram each other? What the fuck? Why would they ram each other? Are they gay? How can the Earth be gay? Why would they ram each other? I don't understand that. That's so gay today.
Yeah, 0 for 2 on the jokes. 0 for 2.
0 for 2. 0 for 2. Chang, you don't got it tonight, dog. What's up?
What do you mean I've got it tonight? What the fuck? The thing is, what do you mean I've not got it tonight? You'll never get it any other night because I don't swing that way, gay boy. What the fuck? But the only thing going is my asshole is toilet roll. So what?
Yeah, the only person
gotta
bringing
talk
up gay
about
shit,
Hey.
bro.
A little heavy on that.
Right?
Yeah,
Everything out your mouth is gay. You're losing.
I'm gonna say one more thing that I'm gonna bounce out, guys. A fun thing to think about. All right, we're talking about genetics.
Okay. So what is your pronoun?
Hold on,
Is it-
Jay.
Are you okay? Are you okay? Unicorn? Do you put?
Sorry.
That sounds more Indian than Japanese.
Go ahead, Chang. I got you back. Let him finish, Chang, and then you go with it.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
I thought we were just doing an East Asian thing. My bad. The funny thing. All right, I mentioned the Scottish Highlands and the Appalachian Mountains used to be the same mountain range.
Yeah.
Can
Right.
you guys take a wild guess on what was the major population during colonial times that moved to the
I think
Appalachian
when you went
Mountains?
there to look at the skirts of the men and you want to see their penis, oh my god, you're so gay today. Oh my god.
I don't want to be wrong. Can you just tell me?
It's Scots.
That's what I was about to say.
Oh my god, you got the
Actually,
actual
the-
so if they want Scots there, what would they be? Irish? Obviously, it's going to be Scots there today. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
I hope I know he's not, but I hope this guy's actually Chinese because fun fact, China has a 2-hour.
So what the thing is, so are you trying to,
On the
to say,
internet.
are you trying to be racist? Are you trying to be racist? Oh, okay. So what color are you today?
whatever
So
color your
what
mom
color are
wants.
you today?
Well, that's
Joe,
what I
if
mean.
y'all ain't
That's what you- you're
smoking,
trying.
it
You're
make
trying to
it
say I'm not
much
Chinese. Oh my
funnier,
god!
bro.
Ain't
But
even
that's what I
high
mean.
enough.
I think the thing is, I
Oh,
think you're.
it's
I
so
think you're
funny
so
to me.
disabled. That's what I think today, big boy. Oh my god! So you want to go to Scotland and look at a man with a kilt on the hill, and then you want to see his penis swing and left, right, and center.
Dang, man, hold on,
Oh my
man.
god, you're so gay today. Oh my god, it's so disabled. What the fuck? It's
What
so
the fuck?
disturbing. So why
Man, we
would
trying
you?
to have an educational conversation, man. Hold on.
I'm having a. The thing is, I was having a serious conversation. I said,
Chang, hold up. Let the man finish what he has to say first. That way he don't lose his train of thought, and then you speak, bro. Let him finish first.
I do not lose my train of thought. Also,
Ooh.
he
fun
can't.
fact.
He can't have a train of thought because he's got the IQ of a lettuce leaf.
Switching,
That's what I mean.
switching
It's so
to,
disabled.
switching to a different.
You're switching to what?
population.
You're switching to
I'm
what?
gonna
Can
be
you explain what
switching
you're
my
switching to? Are you
fucking
switching
belt
to? Are you
across
switching?
Dang,
my
man.
Are
face.
you
All right.
switching? Are you
All
switching to
right.
your mom? Are you
You cats
switching
be
to your
easy,
mother's?
man.
Oh,
Dang, bro. You need to chill, man.
That is actually the gayest accent I've ever heard, by the way.
If it's so gay, so why do you want to go to Scotland to watch a man in a kilt to see his penis swing in the Highlands? So how do you make that out today, big boy? Can you explain? Oh my god!
We need a higher quality of troll because I wasn't the one that
No.
said I wanted to go to Scotland on the panel.
What
By
you
the way,
just said it today, big boy. You want to go there and see the Loch Ness?
No,
Oh my god!
wasn't me.
no, wasn't him.
Wasn't me.
No,
What?
It wasn't him.
no.
Oh, so it wasn't him. So it wasn't you. So what is your pronouns? Your him or your her or your him? What the fuck are you?
I'm whatever pronouns
Oh
your
my god!
mom
That's what I mean. Your
likes, so she
pronouns
can
are all.
suck my cock.
That's what I mean. Your pronouns are all over the place. What the fuck? You're so disabled. You need to go to mental health.
Jay
Fast
is
with
slow.
it. He's like a machine gun.
He's
Okay.
slow, bro.
You know, mostly. Oh shit, he's gone.
Yeah.
Joe's gone.
Joe Cool left.
Joe
We
Cool
having a
left.
good conversation, man. Damn it, man. Go ahead, though, Bumpkin.
Yeah, no, different population group. Fun fact: the Scandinavians and Norwegians, they could have moved anywhere. They could have immigrated anywhere in the United States, but they chose North Dakota and Minnesota, which has almost like the exact same climate as Scandinavia and Norway, which is wild. It makes like they just did it. They're like, fuck it, we ball. I don't know why they decided to do that.
It's kind of a fun fact, an interesting fun fact. I didn't know that at all.
Yeah. Look up the population of North Dakota and Minnesota. It's all Scandinavians and Norwegians.
It's cold. It's cold.
All Scandinavian Norwegians. You'll find towns that are Scandinavian Norwegian names. You'll find entire.
Okay, so the people on the
pagan
panel,
Viking
are
halls,
you
like
American? Are you American by any chance today?
No.
Oh,
I'm
so
actually,
okay. So what? Are you Canadian?
No.
Oh, so what are you then? Are you disabled by any chance?
No.
Oh, so what are you then? So you're just, what are you? What is your existence of life? So what are you? Can you explain? So.
Ching Chong.
Oh, so that no, don't ching chong. So what? So are you American? Yes. Are you American? Yes or no? Because you're talking about where you're from. So do you know? The America was when it was the Indians was well, the Indians was the people was in America first before they got colonized. So what right have you got to speak about anything and about any culture? Because if you're American, that's what I mean. The Indians were there first. And then the Americans, that's what to me. So how have you got any right to speak?
This guy really has no idea who the fuck I am, does he? All right, let's roll this shit. It was a war, baby, and they lost. If they want it back, they can roll them pockets again. All right, we'll do it again.
But the thing is, that's what I mean, big boy. But okay, but the thing is, but you just said that you wasn't American or Canadian. So that's what I mean. It tells that you're telling a lie.
Yes.
Oh, so that's what I mean. So that's what I mean. So you're a liar. So that's what I mean. When you said you didn't want to go to Scotland, so you didn't want to see to go to Scotland.
No, he's not.
He's not. Right?
No,
how about you speak some Mandarin for me?
The thing is, no, I'm not Scottish.
No, how about you speak some Mandarin for me, Chang?
Not
even fucking close.
Okay. So what did I say then today, big boy? What did I say today?
Actually, you didn't say anything that I thought of.
Just say
but the thing is, you think, okay, you just said I tell a lie, so you speak in my language and today, big boy.
I know Mandarin.
Well, okay, then,
I would not
okay,
know.
then
Oh my
speak. Okay, then
mamo,
speak. Okay, speak today, big
nayo.
boy. Okay, speak. The
Oh
floor
my
is yours.
wamo,
The floor is yours.
nayo. Oh
And
my
the thing is,
wamo,
and you know what he
nayo.
just, and you know what he just said, that he's the biggest gay motherfucker on the panel. He likes the big cock up his ass. That's what I mean. He's so gay. That's what I mean. He's so gay. But that's what I mean. He's a big gay fairy. And like I said before, he likes to stick a ice cream cone on his head and like go around and go, Nya. That's what I mean. A gay unicorn. What the fuck? So gay. Get away. He's full of AIDS. And that's what I mean. And you know, Freddie Mercury, he was the one who gave him AIDS in the
a little
80s.
bit
That's what I mean.
Mandarin
He spread
though.
the AIDS. Oh my God, you're so
Dang,
gay.
how much
motherfucker.
crack did
And
you smoke?
everybody, have you ever seen him in the dance floor, dance to your back to the wall because he'll try to bum you today? He's so gay. Like about Mark.
No my God, wow.
Jesus,
Oh
that
my
guy got so much
God.
energy. So much energy.
Oh my God.
There was a good conversation going.
Yeah, and it got. I probably should have just put him in the back, but he's always a good character. But I
Mhm.
think he came and read the room wrong. That's all it was today. That was a good conversation too.
Really?
We can go back to it though. Anyways,
I mean,
I'm with you.
where
And the
were we?
we were at Scandinavians in North Dakota and stuff like that, going from there up forward. So as far as
Yeah.
what we're talking about.
Thanks for keeping me on track.
I thought you said you didn't lose train of thought, bro.
No, I didn't.
Who, me?
Oh no, that was E. My bad. My bad.
Yeah.
Chang, you a trip, bro.
He
You
is a trip.
trip, Chang. I'm telling you.
Yet the majority of Scots originally immigrated to the Appalachian Mountains. They left eventually because, like, we all know what the Appalachian Mountains are.
Went through, yeah.
Yeah, like there's nothing in the Appalachian Mountains. there's trees and maybe demons. That's about it.
You said maybe demons?
Maybe
He said
demons.
maybe. You know there's demons out there, God.
Yeah. If you hear whistling, don't whistle back.
No whistle back.
Whistle back.
Yeah.
If you need help, don't you go help them.
You might get Chang if you whistle back.
They're like, no, that's a skinwalker. Yeah.
That is for sure a skinwalker. And no one is equipped to fight a skinwalker in the middle of Appalachian woods, dude. No one is. I don't care.
Jesus. And we were talking about that too earlier. The skinwalker stuff.
Hey, man.
You know, yeah, my father, his family had seen something like that when he was over in Mexico when he was young. So it happened right in front of him.
I seen one. I seen a skinwalker.
You seen a skinwalker in person?
I've seen a skinwalker in person. Yes, I grew up in Washington State. Okay.
Deep so you wooded area. Out there, yeah. You out there.
Yeah, deep wooded area. Rural. I grew up rural Washington.
Go ahead, tell us. Oh, you in the rural area? Okay, so tell us the story.
I was actually picking mushrooms out in the woods. Okay. And not those type of mushrooms, chanterelles. Right?
Okay, I was about to say.
Yeah, chanterelles. All right.
Okay. Yeah, I got you.
And I was picking them with my brother, and we walked away from each other. And I seen what I originally thought was a bobcat off in the distance. Okay. A bobcat is not like a mountain lion or a cougar, right? It's a smaller cat. Okay.
Yep.
The smaller cat, which I mean, they can be threatening, but like, let's be real, I can stomp one out. It wasn't that big of a deal. Okay.
Yeah.
And then so I see it, I go back to doing what I'm doing, and then I give it a double take, and it's a fucking deer. I'm like, hold on. That was not a deer. And then this deer, I kid you not, stands up on its hind legs and looks at me.
You lying.
I'm not lying. On its hind on its hind legs and looks at me.
Deers don't do that shit, bro.
No, they don't. No, they don't. As someone that hunted my entire life, no, they do not stand up on their hind legs. I made it to my truck so fast.
I ain't fucking with that, cuz.
He said, "Go."
I was gone.
I'm about it out.
I've never had a personal experience with it, but I was in with my father up in Tennessee for a while. for like 3 years, and he was really into the Native American culture. Of course, we're Apache, so he was really into
They
going
got a
all
lot
these
of
little different powwows and stuff. And they talk about it there. They would talk about skinwalkers, all these different things that they've seen and stuff. And we're talking about actual human beings who are sitting here just, not drunk or getting drunk or getting high or anything. These are people who actually have had events and stories to tell. And it's so hard not to believe them because they're not talking about AI. They're not talking about anything in the news. This is something that they personally experience. I mean, like you, Bumpkin. I mean, you haultailed backwards and went. The deer stood up, bro. I'm gone.
I'm gone. I'm out of there. Nope, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Why didn't you shoot it?
I didn't have a gun.
Oh, y'all were just trolling in the woods, just strolling?
Just strolling, yeah, just strolling.
Oh,
yeah, I was saying that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Deer standing up on his hind. Oh yeah, I gotta get the fuck up. I gotta go.
Because I mean, with normal animals, there's signs, right? Like if not a bobcat, but if like a mountain lion or a cougar is near you, right?
Oh, yeah.
They make this very like high pitched, like almost sounds like a child crying sound. It's actually pretty terrifying. Like if you hear that, if you hear that with your ears, it's already too close. You know what I mean? You got to get up out of there, right? And you can see a bear. If you miss a bear in the woods, like you're blind. You're just oblivious.
Yeah, I swear to God. Yeah, if you miss a bear, something wrong with you. Yeah,
something's wrong with you. And
those
are like
a little bear like this. That's a little baby bear.
But they're not a threat.
But the mother bear is close though. That's the thing.
Yeah, if you see the baby bear, get up out of there. You better
don't
run.
Pet it, people. Just like they say, don't molest the alligators in Florida. Don't molest the bears anywhere else.
Bro.
They will. I mean, it's mainly black bears there though. So and black bears aren't really they're a threat, but they're not like a brown bear or a grizzly.
A brown bear, yeah.
Yeah, they're not gonna attack a human on stand,
Yeah, they will if you get in between them and their cub though. They will. They will do that like any bear. But
hey, y'all give me a second. I gotta go to the restroom real quick. I will be right back.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
About to go play some DayZ in a minute.
You finna play some DayZ?
DayZ modded, man.
That's that zombie game, right?
Yeah, it's the zombie game. I don't play
computer.
Yeah, I don't play base DayZ though. Playing like vanilla base DayZ is like trying to put your head through a brick wall. It like takes 2 hours to get basic tools. You know what I mean? It's just like.
So what's the difference?
The difference is in modded servers, it's the loot pools are better. So what you would loot, you get better items quicker.
Right.
Which makes the experience better. Also the base building and stuff like that better as well. Because like in a game like DayZ, like any survival game similar to Rust, like the problem isn't like the zombies or the PvE. It's the other players. That's the problem.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's like that's what I wanted to say. Like it's a PvP, right?
It's PvP, PvE. Yeah, there's zombies. But the zombies, like as soon as you're mid-tier game, like the zombies aren't a problem anymore. You know what I mean?
It's just the players, right?
Yeah, it's just the other players. Yeah.
Wow, that sounds like Division in a way. Like when I used to play Division. You know about that, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like the same thing, like something similar to that. Yeah, it's not about the bots in the game. It's more about the players that's trying to take over your character and shit.
Oh yeah. And tell you what, man, I don't know why I'm as someone that has worked his entire life. I am just drawn to the games where the most unemployed people play it. You know what I mean? It's just
oh my gosh.
Hey, you know what? Bumpkin. You know why? Because you'll find more people online at that point.
I know, man, but I can't compete with the dude that's been playing for 12 hours straight that has no job, dude.
That boy experience is like 99,000. Like,
bro,
damn,
those are tryhards. Those are the tryhards.
Yeah, the tryhards. They're not even tryhards. They just been on the game for too damn long, man. Get some sleep, man.
Man, I get on there sometimes and like COD and shit. I get on that shit and be on there for like 10 minutes. I can get murked like 20,000 times already.
Bro, I remember I tried to get back on Fortnite after so many months. I'm like, damn, these niggas advanced. I'm just so used to like being the last person sneaking around, popping people off. I'm like, damn, these niggas so goddamn good now. ain't none of that. You can't
Dude.
sneak around, none of that, bro.
One
You gotta
game
be
that I
forefront.
had to drop, dude. I had to drop that shit very recently. Finally, I'm gonna uninstall it. I'm finally done with that game. All right.
Fortnite.
No, Rust.
Oh yeah, I couldn't get into Rust, bro. I couldn't get into Rust, bro.
Listen, I've had it since 2015. Okay, so just keep in mind I've had it since 2015, pre-alpha.
Understandable.
So when I tell you the amount of hours I have, it's not that crazy. All right.
I want to know how many houses you raided. That's what I want to know.
A lot. I have 4,000 hours in that game.
Jesus, son.
But that was since
4,000?
2015. That was since 2015. All right. I mean, a lot of those hours were when I was still a teenager. Okay.
Yeah.
Like I'm 26. A lot of those hours when I was still a teenager.
Right.
That was 10 years ago. You'd be 16 then.
You play any sports games, Bunker?
No, I'm not really into sports games.
You into just like PvP type of games?
PvP survival type games, yeah.
Survival type of games, yeah. Those games are cool too.
Yeah, I'm all
You gotta
about
broaden your horizon, man. You gotta broaden your horizon, man. I don't know what type of sports you're into, but FIFA is definitely popping. 2K is definitely popping. NBA, WWE, if you into that. Yeah, it's all type of damn sports games, man. It's popping.
I don't know. I'm not shitting on it, but like my thing is like, listen, I'll play sports all day long, okay?
Yeah.
But like I can't really sit down, like I'll watch the Super Bowl because it's like basically a
tradition,
a staple.
Yeah, it's like a staple. It's an American staple. But besides that, you're not gonna catch me watching a baseball game or an NBA game. It's just not.
I can't watch baseball.
Now, I'll tell you the difference though. Going to an actual event versus watching it on TV. I had a great experience going to a baseball game versus watching on TV any day. Like it was more.
I'm sure, yeah.
Yeah, it was more attractive that way because sitting there and watching them just do the same thing, hit a ball, run around bases, hit a ball, run around bases. There's like there's a lot of skill to it probably, but there's no action. That's why I don't like sports games.
I just like I do prefer. I play a lot of football though, so. But.
Yeah, I'm like into the Elder Scrolls series, things like that. I beat Zelda.
I used to be into that type of shit too, bro. Like
them Souls games, man. Them Souls games.
Like grinding, like those grinding type of games, man. I couldn't do that shit no more because it take too long, bro. That shit take too long.
Because I used to have my dude where all I do is walk around and just touch somebody and they die and they just fall out.
I couldn't do that shit no more. I'm like, man, fuck this shit, bro.
But I was back.
Yeah, man.
Shoot,
I mean, I used to be able to grind Souls. I used to be able to grind Rust. I can't do that shit anymore.
Yeah, man. I'd rather that's what I'm more into, like the sports game. I like to get a win and get up out of there.
Oh, yes, Adam. Skyrim was the best.
Oh my god, Skyrim was the
Halo.
best.
Oh my god.
Halo, dude.
Bro.
Online. I did not.
I wasn't even into Halo until I started playing. I'm like, damn, this shit got fire. Let me play some more.
Halo?
You know what no one talks about with Halo? The fucking lore.
Yes, that's true.
The lore. You want to know what's a really, really good series that's on Netflix? It's literally called Halo. It follows Master Chief 117 all the way through Halo. I think they're on season 2 now. I think they're on season 2. Dude,
I watched
it is like if you liked Halo, you'll like the show because it's like so many references, all of that. It's in that universe, and it really brings the lore together.
And on that, the graphics in it are great.
Yeah, you watched it?
Really nice. Yeah, I watched a couple episodes before I canceled my Netflix, and then It's
I'm
good.
quite sure I can find it for free. Like the time back.
Oh, for sure. Pirates Bay. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
What you talking about, Buff? I can find that shit for free. Dude.
Hey, listen, my website I used to do.
No, don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say
Yeah, I
it.
ain't gonna. It's been canceled.
No, send it. No, send it to me, but don't say it.
No, you can't use it. They
They
404 it. You can't get on it no
wow.
more. They dropped
Hey,
it off the
man.
internet.
Yeah,
so-
that's how it be sometimes when too many people come around, overpopulate the yeah, they start dropping the damn website and shit. But I got a couple websites. I be watching movies for free. Did anybody catch the new Mortal Kombat movie, man? I be trying to.
I'm
Anybody
going
catch
to the theater for that.
Bro, that movie is better than the one they came out with a couple years ago. Better than the one they came out with in 1990, like the
Yeah.
1990s. Bro,
Yeah.
that bitch is good, bro.
Hey, listen, I
You
can't
gonna
wait
like it.
till our new theater comes here. We are going to be the only place in the world that has a 130-foot screen in any setting for theater.
Yeah.
We have the new Evo Experience Entertainment coming here to my area. They're
Mhm.
just now clearing out 5 acres for the building and 5 acres for the property, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's close to it's altogether 5 acres. It's the building's gonna sit on so much, and then the parking lot's gonna sit on so much. Bro, the stuff that they're talking about having matter of fact, let me pull it up. I'll do that. It'll be easier.
Hey, Bumpy, you gonna get that new GTA, man?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Why you say that? He said it like, he said it like, man, I don't know.
I feel the same with the COD games, man. I don't know. Like I don't like the COD games. They've lost interest.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
It's like the same. It's like the same game, and it's like
Same game. Yeah.
and it's like I'm paying for the same game multiple times.
That's how I feel about NBA 2K. Like,
Yeah,
NBA 2K is like the same fucking
it's
game.
the same game. You're doing the same thing. They could have literally just like updated the game with like NBA. Couldn't they just update the game with modern rosters?
I see what you know. I see exactly what you're saying, bro. Like I feel you on that, bro.
Yeah.
And that's crazy because it's gonna be the same thing, especially when it comes to like the story mode, online play. It's just better graphics. That's all it is.
It's just better. It's just better graphics, a different map. I think they're doing Los Angeles. I think they're basing around Los Angeles.
That's all it is, man.
And it's like, okay.
But
It's
you
like
know the online server is gonna be bumping though. No pun intended. Them bitches gonna be bumping.
Let me just get that. Sorry about that.
The online server is gonna be cracking, bro. I'm telling you.
And these fucking YouTube ads are brutal.
All right, so here it goes, gentlemen. Let's go ahead and listen to it.
At the entrance to downtown Clearwater, something entirely new is taking shape. Not simply a theater, but a destination on a scale this city has never seen before. From the moment you arrive, the experience begins. A place designed not as a single attraction, but as a fully connected environment, where everything around you.
Just look at the size of the building. But it's freaking huge. It fits on, oh yeah, we'll just watch. Just keep on watching. It's amazing.
Invites you to stay, explore, and come together. To one side, a full array of bowling lanes built for groups, for events, and for nights that extend well beyond expectation. To the other, a continuous landscape of activity, arcades, climbing, laser tag, each element contributing to a setting defined by energy, interaction, and shared experience. And throughout, food, drink, and gathering spaces are woven into the environment, creating a destination where time is not measured in minutes, but in how long people choose to stay. This is not a single experience. It is everything working together. Rises. Above 7 theaters redefine what modern cinema can be. Each one equipped with Dolby Vision projection and Dolby Atmos sound, delivering a level of clarity, depth, and immersion not found anywhere else in the world.
So far, anybody intrigued on probably coming to see it? It's going to be huge.
Cincinnati, man, that's far away from me.
Yeah, you're up there, but hey, when you come to Florida, you can always visit. Just saying. Here we go.
This is not a premium feature. It is the standard across every auditorium. And yet, even that is only the beginning. Because at its center stands something unprecedented. The largest cinema screen on Earth. Rising 7 stories tall and stretching more than 130 feet in width. Engineered by Dolby from the ground up, from projection to sound to the environment itself. This auditorium has been designed to deliver an experience beyond anything ever created for cinema. Across more than 1,000 seats and 7 theaters, every detail is built to the same uncompromising standard. Every space aligned, every experience elevated, and all of it brought to you by Evo Entertainment, the premier family entertainment operator in the country. This is not simply a new destination. It is a new center of activity, a new energy for Cleveland Street. And once it opens, nothing around it will ever be the same.
That's one hell of a marketing scheme.
And look, all that's done with AI right there.
I know. I know.
Bit of that was done with AI.
That big ass screen is unironically like gonna be a staple of America.
Biggest thing in the world, bro. We
Might be for tourists.
and it's literally like not that far from me. So
You should definitely do it.
Imagine how much it's gonna cost you just to view a movie now, though.
Oh
boy.
my
God. Who cares? I think it'll be worth it.
Bruh, you gonna be charging $55 for a ticket?
I'll pay $100 for a ticket.
I said 55. You said 100. You going above it. So if you're gonna pay 100 for a ticket, something wrong with you, good.
Brother, hold on. You go to movie theaters now, it's $20.
Right. And I went to 55. You went to 100. So of course, if you gonna
Listen, you're spending well over 100 when you go to a theater, bro.
no, I'm not, bro. I'm sneaking in food, bro. You tripping. You got me fucked up. I'm sneaking in food.
Shit.
Fuck you.
Nah, I'm a white dude. I also sneak in food, bro. I'm not paying that for that.
Thank you. Sneaking in food.
I'm not paying for any of that. What do you mean $10 for some M&Ms, dude?
Wow.
The whole experience there, you don't just have to go to a theater. You don't have to go to that. I mean, they have plenty of other things that's going to bring so much like attraction to that. But
The laser tag looked mint.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to do the climbing stuff and the things they got there. Like, I'm gonna go experience it. Once it's done,
My big ass ain't climbing, but laser tag looks great.
Man, I mean, it'd be a couple years because they're just now starting. They just started it. I think it was last week or the week before. They started taking all the stuff out. So they started demoing the 2 blocks that they're using. So
that's good, man.
And the parking lot that's for that is the same size lot for the building. I mean, you have 1,000-something seats in there for theater. That's not just all in the main room, but that's a lot.
I'll give y'all a good 2 weeks, 2 to 4 weeks before everybody be like, man, y'all overcharging this bitch.
I don't know, E. Because you're going in, you're not paying for the entrance. You're paying for, the
amenities.
For the amenities in there, and then you're paying for the theater, which I don't know.
But all I'm saying is, if I don't get a waitress coming to my whim and every button that I press at my chair If my chair ain't vibrating and it relaxes and it's warmed or either cooled, I don't feel like the need to pay for that shit, bro.
Well, do you think they're
Yeah.
not gonna have all that? You think they're not gonna have, you know?
I'm gonna head out, guys.
All I'm saying is they bet. All right, Bumpkin. All I'm saying is they better have that shit. They better have that shit.
They got it, because I mean, I go to another theater here, and they have what you're talking about. They have the nice soft seats, everything's cushioned.
Bro, I said I need a button on my seat that warms it and cools it. Like I'm in a motherfucking BMW in this bitch.
You see what they're saying, Eric? You said the wrong words, Doug.
Eric, that sounds gay. No, it doesn't, bro. What the fuck is y'all talking about? Y'all never had warm to cool seats in y'all car? What is y'all talking about?
I don't need it down here. You get in the car, the car's hot.
You know what? Y'all got it. Whatever y'all say is gay, it's gay. Okay.
Yes, I don't know. I was just reading.
I guess warm seats is gay. I guess. Fucking idiots, right?
Yeah, so the seats we have here, and then we have this theater here as well that you get to order all your food while you're sitting. So before the movie starts, on the beginning of stuff, with the first part of the showing all the advertising and stuff, you have all these waiters and waitresses walking around, getting your orders, getting your drinks, and then right before the movie starts, or like within 5-10 minutes of the movie starting, everybody has their food in there and they're all sitting down. I've eaten steak while watching the movies, bro. Steak and shrimp.
Yeah, but if I ain't got a button that be like, okay, I'm ready to order again.
Yeah, it does
You
it.
see what I'm saying? If state of the art center like that, if I don't got a button on my seat that says I'm ready to order again, then what's the point? Bring a bitch. I'm sorry. Bring a waitress towards me or a waiter towards me. I'm ready to order again.
Yeah, I know.
I
gotta watch that word too. I guess it offends a lot of people in the world, so I can't. I even on the outside world, not YouTube.
No, he good.
And the word bitch. I just like I'm not.
I know.
It's not like a bad thing, but I know my brother hates it. He hates it when I say it. And that's what I'm talking about. He
It's
hates
just a part of my language. I'm just so used to calling niggas and bitches.
Yeah, that's what I am too. So I use it just as a regular word, not nothing that's nefarious, anything like that. I definitely don't like pissing people off by calling them names and stuff. Badass says the wife and I still because you using her purse, big dog, badass. See, I did it again. Damn. You two are so confusing. Yeah, badass.
No, we use sneak food, but I snuck a whole goddamn White Castle 20-sack in this theater one time, bro.
Listen, I've never snuck no food in, bro. I want it all nice and warm when I get it.
Snuck
Not
food
that
in
kind of
plenty
warm.
of times. You got me fucked up. A
Listen.
whole White Castle 20-sack.
Yeah, badass. It is, and I understand that, to the point. But like most everybody, and when we were younger, kids, all the people I hung around, they used that type of word just on a regular. In my time, it wasn't. Or back then, when I was younger, it wasn't like as bad or dramatic as it is now.
Yeah, it wasn't taken as serious. Yeah, that's why I'm so used to saying shit.
No. Because like he's saying, it's a feminine. It's a feminine. Thing. And what it is.
I don't see the comment. I don't see the comment, but I'm gonna pull it up. Let me see.
I'll pull it right there.
Go ahead, bro. The word bitch is feminine.
It is.
I don't use
it's what females call each other.
I mean, but when females use it, it's like they use it out of a term of endearment, like how we say nigga, right?
Right. That's
so at the same time, these bitches should understand when we say it, we not trying to say it at like disrespectful way. It's out like, bitch, please. I'm saying but
Classic Live, I appreciate it. Thank you for the sub. Thank you. Everybody out there, if you guys are here, please like, share, and subscribe. We are re-streaming on the Gospel of Bob.
Sub, man.
And we are, we're re-streaming on the Gospel of Bob.
Make sure you go subscribe to Mexican Einstein too, man.
Let me finish. I'm trying to do two things at once. Yeah.
Trying to hit
So
you out,
yes,
cuz.
you can go over here to Mexican Einstein, and you guys can like, share, and subscribe if you guys don't mind. That'd be great. Appreciate it. They're getting me a lot of help, and subs, and I'm very thankful for Bob and Skywalker over there. Nazes, Black Bear. If I miss you, don't get mad. Badass. A lot of you guys come from over there, and I'm very thankful for y'all coming in and boosting up my channel and helping it out. It means a lot. So, and I'm always going to support my brothers. So whenever they're on, I'm not on. Just letting y'all know, I'm always over there. So, but I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for the new subs, and thank you. All right, let's get back to it. Let's see. Growing up in Memphis, that was fighting words. I believe it. And I think it's more about the environment too.
Oh man. What's up, Marvel, man? Long time no see, bro.
Oh, Marvel's always popping in and out for me. He's always coming in, popping up and out of the feeds for me. He's always got my back.
In a minute. I'm just saying, like, in person. I haven't seen him in a minute, man. Come up on the panel, man.
Yeah,
I ain't doing nothing but
Marvel 5 is always welcome on my show. And man, he got the best train stories you can ever hear, E. Oh my God. 16 hours on a
what?
Hey, 16 hours on a train. Okay. Yeah, 16 hours on the train. He met oh God, I almost forget the story. Oh, he'd have to come up and say it, or I'd have to play it again. It ended up being
I thought you were talking about something else, cuz.
a cokehead, a drunk bar setting, and a fat dude fucking a hooker, falling over out of the bathroom while he went and just stepped over him into the bathroom and did his thing while they just fell out of the bathroom together. He had a 16-hour drive on a train. Was or right on. Epic, bro. When he told the story, I could not stop but laughing, bro. It was so crazy. And Marvel wasn't lying about it either. Marvel was serious about
I believe him.
Yeah, he got some great stories about train, taking the train rides and shit that happens. Boy, that was some funny shit. That's all I gotta say. That was funny. Man. But yeah, what's up, Marvel? You are one of my best friends on here, dog. The Amtrak rides get wild, bro. You ain't lying. Hey, whenever you get a chance and he's ever on the panel with you or whatever, or on the panel, you ask him about those train rides, bro. Like, it took almost 20 minutes for him to explain it. That's how long the story was.
You don't gotta tell me about them Amtrak rides, I believe, cuz you ain't gotta tell me about it, cuz.
Oh, you take them too?
Nah, I don't, but I already know them bitches probably do get wild, because them bitches is a long ride.
Yeah.
It's a long ride, cuz.
Oh man, yeah, it was hilarious, dog, when he told me that. And I sat there and was rolling the whole time, bro. The whole time. You know something I kind of miss out here today right now? I miss the chaos. I miss the chaos. I'm kind of
so when I'm being cool, you miss the chaos. But when I cause the chaos, you don't want the chaos.
Hey, what can I say? I don't know. Today, I don't know. I was expecting it. I think that's what it was. I was expecting it. So that's why I'm missing it.
Bro, I'm not always chaotic, bro, unless it's necessary. Bro. Ain't nobody bringing up the heat. So I'm
Badass,
cool.
thank you, brother. Go to work. I know probably I'm at 8 hours. I know we can only go to 12, so we got about 3.5 hours to go. And then if we still got people, well, if I can get somebody on the gob to restream or start another one, we'll go that way. But you know how it is. Everybody does have to go to work. I am a responsible adult of some sort. So, and E now is going to be a responsible adult too.
Yeah, I am. I got a job now, so I have to not be here as often. I'm sorry. Yeah.
I tell this boy to go to bed at a certain time. Get your ass to bed, son.
Shut up. Hey, but
so
we here, man.
We got 14 people in the viewing, people in the chat. I don't know, man.
We need more people to come up on the panel, man. Let's
I'm
talk about
saying.
something, man. Come on, man. Y'all come up on the panel, man. What's on y'all mind, man? I know y'all got something to talk about, man. I ain't the only one to get the yapping, bro. I get the yapping.
Oh, I forgot I can't do it that way. I gotta actually go over here and paste it.
Make sure you checking the back too, man. Make sure ain't nobody in the back.
Yeah, nobody's in the back. It's my little bar ain't gone. Yeah, my brother just yelled at me earlier for that, so I gotta watch everything. I gotta remove that, stop that.
Yeah,
And
because
I'm learning
it's gonna
everything.
override your ROM. Yeah, make sure you get all that shit off.
Yeah, I'm right now. I'm just learning everything because I haven't had this part of the experience of dealing with all that. So
Yeah, you don't want to overheat your ROM. Yeah, that's what I think it is. Is you overheating it, bro.
hey, badass, he's gonna cook you, dog. He's gonna cook you.
Eric is as responsible as a 15-year-old teenager with a gas.
Oh, that's something I'm gonna bring up. That's another topic I'm gonna bring up, bro. Go
Hold
ahead.
on. Oh,
Respond.
yeah. Responsible as a 15-year-old with a gas card. Dude, I'm a grown ass man, cuz. You forgot I'm a grown
Stop
ass
saying that so
man. I ain't
soft,
no
man.
15-year-old, cuz. I ain't
Hey,
one of them
badass don't
young
want you
niggas.
talking to him soft, man. You
Bitch,
gotta
I'm
keep
half the
it up.
nigga. I'm half the age of these niggas you talking about, bro. Stop tripping, bro. I get this shit. Eric is responsible as a 50-year-old teenager. Okay, you repeated yourself. All I'm saying is, like, bro,
No, you just read it twice, E.
I did. I thought it was a different comment.
Damn
Five,
it, dude. You are
five.
responsible as
I'm
a
tweaking, bro.
15-year-old
I'm
with a
tweaking,
gas card. Hey,
bro.
so something I saw today as well too in the Japan video that I was watching. Did you know that in Japan, kids have their own bank and adults aren't allowed
Yeah.
in there?
Mm-hmm.
I did
Yeah.
not know that.
Yeah, I did. They way more advanced than us, bro.
Yeah, so much. I've
Way,
also
they
been thinking about
way more
ordering
advanced.
like their furniture and stuff they have over there. Because
I
they
don't
have
know
all that
about that, but
furniture.
it is.
No, hold up. Well, they have all that furniture that's just like a little box and it turns into a table. Or they have a couch that turns into a twin size bunk bed. You know, that shit's kind of interesting and fun. Marble, there you are. Oh, I saw a lighter spark. Oh, damn, my boy brought the heat out. Yeah. How you doing, Marble?
Shit, I'm living the dream, dog. I can't sleep. I gotta go to work tomorrow and I can't sleep.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Smoke you some in the couch.
So we here. So let me ask you a question, bro.
What's up with it?
When it comes to Asian women, are you picking Japanese or Chinese?
Neither.
You said neither?
I pick neither.
Why are you choosing neither?
Because I don't like Asians. Like, I'm not prejudiced, but I had an Asian chick live with us for a year. And when I was in high school, she was a Japanese foreign exchange student. And she turned me off to any Asian whatsoever. They're rude, inconsiderate, disrespectful, and just downright mean.
Was it because you was trying to implement too many rules on her?
Nope, not at all. She wouldn't even talk to me. The day I met her, she didn't talk to me. She lived with me for a year, would not talk to me at all. And if she did talk to me, it was probably to say something mean.
What did she say to you, man?
Wow.
She said all kind of mean shit. She
She
locked
called
me
you
out.
a racist and like what did she say really that was mean?
She called me fat, stupid American boy all the fucking time.
Oh, damn. Yeah, I would have probably popped her once and twice in the mouth or something. I would have got myself in trouble.
She locked me out of the house one time. I forgot my coat and it was cold that day. And she locked me out of the house. So I was sitting on the porch, covered up with a fucking rug that my mom threw out. And then my parents got home and they let me in the house, and she fucking denied locking me out. So I got even though, because when she went to sleep that night, I put a lock on the outside of her door and crawled underneath the house and turned the gas line off to her fucking bedroom. She woke up the next morning froze as shit.
Sound like you was more racist than she was.
No, she was mean. I don't think there
She was
race in
mean
that.
than a motherfucker, bro. She was mean than a motherfucker. I don't get mad. I get even.
All right, brother.
B canceled an entire. Did you say we? I think he meant we. We canceled an entire race of beings based on one girl. Did I
Yeah.
not read that? I did not read
Yeah.
Japanese. No, where would he go? Yeah.
It wasn't
Hey,
just one girl. It wasn't
I
just
get what he's
one
saying.
girl.
I got it. You
I ain't
canceled
gonna
a
lie to you.
whole.
Them Japanese women are some freaks, though, man.
I don't
I
even
thought
give a
maybe.
damn.
I thought
I
maybe
have a
she's a
cute little
yellow.
Russian girl. I'm
Go
cool
ahead.
with that. I have a cute little Russian girl, and I'm cool with that. But if I didn't have her, I would probably find me a little Spanish senorita somewhere.
There you go. There you go.
I
Yeah.
give you that. Yeah, I try to bait you into some other shit, but I agree with you there, guy. Agree with you
I
there.
don't know. I thought Japanese were nice. I thought like everything you hear about them most of the time they portray like a nice culture. Is that not true?
Nah, they some mean ass conniving little motherfuckers. Wait till you turn your back one time. Turn your back one time, they're gonna stab you in it.
He's holding resentment, y'all. He's holding resentment from being left out of the door, outside the house. I think that's what it
It's
is,
not
y'all.
even that. It's a resentment. It's just the fact that he couldn't get no bitches. He couldn't get no bitches.
He's not you, E. Hold on.
I'm just
Uh,
saying, man.
He said he got him a little Russian. What are you talking about? He got a female.
No, he couldn't get those Asian persuasion bitches, man.
I don't want no Asians. I'm good on that.
At this point in your lifetime, man, you got to take what you got to give, man.
Look, man, if I'm gonna be fucking something, it damn sure ain't gonna be something that look like Jackie Chan.
Damn.
You say that. You say that until that bitch come around and she exactly what you looking for. Then you gonna be looking like,
She's not what
you
I'm
gonna be
looking
pulling
for
that Peter
because
Griffin move on my mama. You gonna
if she Asian, I ain't looking for it.
you lying, bro. You lying, cause you don't got a lot of me, bro.
No, I ain't looking for it. Now I will take me a little Spanish senorita though. Me entiendo español. Ay, mamacita.
We
All
already
right,
been
so
over this.
let's say she wasn't Chinese, but she was Hispanic.
White girls.
Oh, if she
You a goat,
Hispanic.
right?
Yeah, if she a little Hispanic girl, what's up, baby? How you doing?
Exactly.
Not me.
Boy, don't.
I'm scared of them bitches.
How you scared of your own goddamn kind?
Because they wild as hell.
Exactly.
All you gotta do is dick them down and you're good.
Yeah, when they get pissed
A
off, they
black
go
girl.
0 to 100 quick.
Because y'all ain't dicking them down right enough.
A black girl with a knife is gonna wave it around and threaten to cut you.
A black girl gonna leave you that
Hold on.
first night because
Hold
it just
on, E. Hold on. A white girl ain't gonna pick up the knife. That Spanish girl, she a black girl. That's
you kind of breaking up. But from what I heard, you basically saying a Hispanic girl is better. I ain't hear what you said.
No.
What did you say?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay, black girl will just put the knife at you. White
You
girls
breaking up, bro.
won't
You breaking up. I can't hear what you're saying.
Bro, you
Hold
sound
on,
like RoboCop. You sound like RoboCop. There you go. Oh God, that's wicked loud.
Let me drive. Hold up, I'm driving. Can you hear me now?
You sound like RoboCop, cuz.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah,
So
we
see
hear
a
you.
a black girl will take and just wave the knife at you all ratchet, telling you she's gonna do something, right? A white girl won't pick up that knife. She just leave it be. But the Spanish girl, she been in the kitchen all her life. She will slice you and dice you, bro, fast.
For one, that white girl, a motherfucker murk you right on the spot. That Spanish girl, as long as you dick her down right, she ain't got nothing to worry about.
Hey, my ex stabbed me with a fork.
Fork.
That's for real.
Hey, I was off guard, this bro.
What was that? I got stabbed with a fork. God damn it.
Yes, he did.
Were you in prison at that time?
Stabbed me with a fork. Hey, what the hell?
Look, I was chilling. I was kind of being mean because my ex is kind of stupid, and I was pointing out that she's kind of an idiot, and she got mad at me. So she picked up a fork and she straight up stabbed me with it.
Was she white? I want to know what color was she? White?
Yeah, she a little white girl.
Of course she was white.
Okay.
White girls don't pick up a fork, they pick up a knife, bro.
See,
Nah,
that's
she
what I'm
picked up-
telling you. The white girl did not pick up the knife. Just
No,
saying.
she picked up a fork. She picked
Exactly.
up a fork. She didn't stab me once. She stabbed me 4 times.
What? I would have.
Yeah,
No.
because you know a fork got 4 prongs on it, right?
Hey, Marvel. Oh, God.
Bro,
I
man, that's
understand that.
once. That's once when she go through you.
She hit me 1 time, got me 4 times with 1 shot.
I was about to make a
Bro.
prison joke on your ass. Hey, yo,
Man,
what you think? That Bubba sitting next to you trying to get his plate and stabbed you? Da, da, da.
Shit over with, girl. Ain't no one time. It's over with.
Hey, E, check this out. I was on an Amtrak in St. Louis, Missouri. Okay. And I'm like, it's wintertime, snow on the ground, 2:00 in the morning, and I got a 4-hour layover. So I'm like, what I'm gonna do for 4 hours in St. Louis? So I was like, it's 2:00 in the morning. I'm gonna walk down the street and get a picture of the St. Louis arches. Like, I'm gonna take a selfie by the arch. So I got a joint and a 5th of whiskey. So I take the 5th of whiskey out of my backpack, I slam a couple of shots, and I light the joint, and I just take off walking. I'm not even 1 block away from the Amtrak station, and a motherfucking crackhead pops out the bush talking about, hey, man, you got $1? And I was like, no, I ain't got no dollar. And he says, you got some 4 quarters? I was like, that's $1. If you don't get the fuck away from me. And then he went back in the bush, and I thought about going in the bush after him, but I didn't want to get lost in crackhead Narnia. So I was like, I'm good. And I turned around and went back to the Amtrak station.
So when the next crackhead popped out and said, you got $5, what did you do?
There wasn't no crackhead with $5. I wasn't sticking around long enough to find the crackhead that wanted $5. I went back to the Amtrak station. It ain't for my white ass pimp. It ain't for my white ass. I'm out.
So you ain't stick around and figure out what the hell, like what's going on with your people?
Nah, I ain't trying to get lost in crackhead Narnia, dog. I'm good. Got me fucked up.
all I'm saying is, bro. All I'm saying is, right. The difference is you got a crackhead and then you got me. Who is you giving your money to?
The crackhead.
Nobody. It's my money. I ain't giving it to nobody. Fuck you.
I'm not a crackhead. I'm not a crackhead, but I'm out there like, hey man, hey man. I'm just hitting you with the hey man.
You were that way earlier, bro.
Hey man, get a job.
Chill
Hey,
out.
man.
Chill out.
Hey, man,
Chill out.
get a
Bro.
job.
Chill out, bro. I'm just
Bob, you really gonna send me that, Bob? You gonna send me that, Bob?
I'm just trying to make sure y'all understand the perspective where I'm coming from. If like I'm just coming from a crackhead perspective. If I hate you with the hey man, hey man, hey man, hey
Get a
Albert,
job,
hey,
man.
hey.
Get a job, man.
Eric, have you done that before?
No, hell no.
You did it just right, bro.
Hey
Like
man.
experience.
Hey man, let me get $5, man. I'm about $2 touch a month.
Now I know when my brother called you crazy. You catching you smoking that crack, bro.
I'm crazy regardless. Everybody crazy, bro. Everybody crazy. I just pronounce my crazy. But anyway, I don't give a fuck. What
All right,
the hell?
look here. Let me tell E about this about the Amtrak ride from
please.
Dude, it was Hope, Arkansas to Chicago. Now the train already showed up 2 hours late. And I got on the train in Hope, Arkansas. I'm sitting on the train. I asked the conductor if the bar car's still open, and he was like, no, but there's still some people in there if you want to go hang out. And I was like, cool. So I grab my backpack and I head up to the bar car. Now, when I go on an Amtrak ride, I go with a shit ton of liquor in my backpack because I'm not trying to be sober on Amtrak. That's a whole bunch of bullshit for 16 hours. So I head up to the bar car. It's a fat dude and a fat chick and a country boy, and they over there just singing. It's a little Mexican dude and a gay guy. And I pull out a bottle and just start pouring everybody shots. And we drinking, we're singing, we're having a good time. Little Mexican dude come up to me. He was like, hey, vato, have you met the crackhead lady yet? And I'm like, no, but I'm intrigued. Do tell. He's all, don't worry, vato, you'll meet her. You'll meet her. She'll make her rounds. So we're drinking. We're having a good time. The little fat chick singing with me. And one country boy was like, dude, does Chris Stapleton know you're on this train right now? You could be his backup singer. And we was having a good time, right? All of a sudden, here come this little, she looked good, but she looked like she lived a hard life and got rode hard and put up with. Old girl come up and she said, excuse me, is there a reason that your bag's here? I said, yeah, it makes me comfortable knowing where my belongings are at. She grabbed my backpack, put it on the floor, sat down next to me and tried to lick my face. Talk about some, I'll make you feel comfortable. No, the hell you won't, bitch. Well, I look up.
You're lying, bro. You're lying. Bro.
And the little Mexican dude is in the corner and he over there talking about, that's her, vato, that's her, that's the crackhead. And I'm like, oh shit. Well, we've been drinking for a couple of hours. I gotta go pee. So if you ever been on an Amtrak, you know that the bathrooms are downstairs. So I go walking through the bar car, and as I'm about to go downstairs, it's a little skinny black dude with his coat over his lap, and he's staring at the white girl across the aisle. She sleep, and this black dude over here beating his meat like it stole money from him. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I go downstairs and take a piss. I come back upstairs, homie's still beating his meat. I go back into the bar car, we partying, the gay dude hits on me. It was fucking weird. And then a couple of hours go by partying. I gotta pee again. Old boy still beating his meat. His coat done evaporated, dick all out and everything. He just over there cranking it like he mad at it. I'm like, damn, what kind of train I get on? So I take my piss. I go back to the bar car. The train stops. We go out for a smoke. A little crackhead lady tries to put herself in the Mexican dude's coat while he's still wearing it. And he's all like, nah, bitch, get the fuck away from me. We get back on the train. We party. I got to go pee again. So I go down to the bathroom. Old boy's still beating his meat. Like 3 hours later, he's still cranking on it. I'm like, what the fuck? So I go down to the bathroom, and as I'm trying to take a piss, the door from the bathroom swings open, and a little crackhead lady falls down with her pants down on around her ankles. She falls down on the floor, and then this fat dude falls down on top of her, and I'm just like, man, I gotta pee, bro. So I just step over the top of him with my dick out and just start pissing. I'm like, man. So we get to Chicago, finally. 16 hours later, we finally get to Chicago. I got 3 cigarettes and 2 joints in a Marlboro pack. And there was a black dude there with his wife, and the train fucking got all jacked up or whatever. So they had to fix the train. He'd been stuck there for 3 days. I look at my cigarette pack and see them 3 cigarettes and them 2 joints, and I just give it to that dude. I was like, "Hey man, you might need this more than I do." So he opened up the pack and seen it, and he was like, "Oh shit, homie, you're an angel." So I walk outside, I call Erica, and I was like, "Baby, I am not getting back on that train to come anywhere close to home. You gonna have to come and get me because I'm not getting back on this motherfucker."
All right,
she
okay.
hopped in the car and came got
No,
me.
no, no, no. Your story wasn't long enough, bro. None of that shit makes sense.
What are you talking about?
None of it. From where you hopped on, hopped off, and got back in Chicago, none of that shit makes sense, bro.
You obviously weren't paying attention very well then.
All right. You think I wasn't? I'm telling you, bro. None of that shit you said just makes sense.
Now, hey, granted to what you said earlier, you know about the Amtrak trains, you know the stories that go on there. I don't think that's too far fetched.
That's what I'm trying to tell them.
Maybe you've been on
None
the
of that
short
shit
bus.
makes sense, bro.
Maybe you were on the short bus train and then
Yeah, it was cool. You was telling the story. You got us fantasizing about all this extra shit. But damn, bro, like I ain't stupid, bro. Like
Hey, he either could be lying or not. He told the story just about the same way, with a little bit less detail than he told me. Because some of the details he told me were funnier. But yeah.
Oh, he told you that same story?
Oh
Yeah.
well, but he had me rolling one day, bro. That's why I told you need to talk about the damn Amtrak
All
train.
right. None of this shit makes sense, bro.
It don't gotta make sense, motherfucker. It's an Amtrak. You know what kind of wild ass people's on Amtrak? Fuck, look at you.
None of this shit gotta make sense. It's on the Amtrak. Look
No,
at me.
it's the motherfucking Amtrak. Look at your ass. You seem like one of the people that would be on the Amtrak with me. And you can't tell me you're mentally stable because that's a motherfucking lie.
And that's your problem. You think I don't understand what the fuck you're saying from what you're saying. So get it straight, dog. I hear what you're saying, and none of that shit makes sense, dog.
Okay.
You understand that part?
It ain't got any sense. What kind of sense do you want it to make, Eric?
I just want you to tell the truth, bro. You don't gotta
That
fabricate
is the
you
truth.
don't gotta fabricate anything, bro. Don't fabricate.
Einstein,
Don't
who the fuck
fabricate.
is this dude?
Hmm?
What kind of cred does Eric have?
All right. I don't want you to fabricate anything, bro. That's all I'm saying. You the one with the story, bro. I don't gotta fabricate anything. Like that's you. That's on you, bro.
Yeah, I lived it. It was wild. And I'm gonna do it again too. Watch.
He'll be back at the end calling Erica, come pick me up again.
Hell yeah.
Right. All right now. All right now.
What's
You
your
here?
wildest story? What's your wildest story on a train or anything like that? Eat, bus, anything like that? You ever had a wild story like that?
The wildest story I have on the train is probably on like the red line or something like that. Blue line or something like that. Other than that, it's not nothing like on the Amtrak, but I seen a dude homeless laying down, dick out. Me being me, I moved to the other goddamn tram. I'm like, I ain't finna be around this dude with his goddamn dick out, pissing this whole damn section smell like piss. So I moved. So I opened the section, boom, watch the band, move to the next section. That's it. Other than that, I don't got no fabricated story about how I don't got all that shit, bro. I don't, bro. Like that's how I know like this shit is fabricated, bro. But hey, it's up to y'all, man. It's up to y'all, man.
Hey,
Ain't up
I
to
don't
me.
give a fuck if you believe if it's fabricated or not because you weren't there. I lived it. So suck dick and get off mine, bitch.
You feel better about yourself by saying that? All I'm saying is, bro, like, come on, my dog. Everybody know a fabricated story when they hear it. Come on,
Well,
bro.
you just said you just said there was a guy out, doing sort of the same thing, and you just went to the other cart. So how can he be that far off of a story? Is
Yeah,
what I'm trying to figure out.
he's over here like, oh yeah, bro, I know what them Amtrak rides be like. I know what they be like. And then I tell the story. He's like, that's a fabricated bullshit. Motherfucker, if you don't shut the fuck up with your little street cred chasing ass.
For one, I wasn't trying to chase no street cred. All I'm saying is, what you're saying is, it sounds like a whole bunch of bullshit. You
Okay.
ain't gotta believe me, cuz. Like, it is what it is.
Man,
Like, I
the
know
second
some real
Amtrak
shit
ride
besides me.
I was
Listen,
with
brother.
Erica, and I got drunk with a little black girl named Jessica. It was this one girl named I don't remember what her name
You
was. but she
drunk
was like
right
a wild-
now, ain't you? You drunk right now, ain't you, motherfucker?
That's Dewey. 12 man talking to you.
Am I drunk right? No, I ain't drunk, bro. No. 12 man. Now you coming at me, 12 man, with your slobber knocker ass.
I just asked a question.
I ask you a question. You coming at me talking about, am I drunk? Are you drunk? I'm not drunk.
Not
But
yet.
12 man, how you doing tonight? Let's welcome 12 man.
No, what's good, y'all? What are y'all doing tonight? Just talking shit? Y'all just talking shit tonight or what?
We were on a good subject.
We got a whole bunch of huckle buckles in this bitch.
And then now we're getting a little crazy. So this is where the chaos comes. Late night, 1 o'clock in the morning. My area
Yeah.
start to wake up. In y'all's area, let's bring it. Let's have
The
some
one
blackout
already
rest
in
of the night.
Florida, huh?
Take it easy, Marble. If anything happened, if you dropped off by accident, we'll see you next time, boss. Thank you for
Well, I
stopping
didn't
by.
mean to interrupt. Sorry,
No, you
y'all.
didn't interrupt. You're not interrupt. You came in right at the
All
right
right,
time.
next.
Get Eric said. Tell him. Get Eric. You tell him.
Yeah, get my
Eric,
ass,
the
bro. What you
motherfucker.
gotta say, man?
Crackhead and
Where's
drunk.
Skywalker at? He
In
ain't
the
been
hospital.
up in a minute, huh?
He's in the hospital right now, 12 man.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Okay, so let me pick you up on speed. Of course, you know that he's not been feeling good the last couple of days.
Yeah.
He got back from up on wherever he was at with his girl, and they got back to town, and he still wasn't feeling good. That he wasn't hopping on a little bit. And then yesterday he was supposed to go to a doctor's appointment, and they were on the way to the doctor's appointment. He started vomiting, and then his arm went
Oh my
numb.
God.
His arms went numb on there, so they had to ambulance him the rest of the way to the hospital. And he's been in there since then. They ran some CTs, MRIs. He was up here earlier letting us know that he's tired of being up there and he wants to go home and smoke, but they won't let him. So man, he scared the shit out of me, fuck man. He just scared me. That's it. I called everybody, texted everybody, let everybody know that the main ones, that Bob, and stuff like that, and he let everybody else know what's going on. So but yeah, he's still in the hospital. I think as of right now, he didn't let us know anything that he was at. Earlier when he texted and FaceTimed me, that was around 11:30, something like that. He was still there, so they're working on him right now. He's not in any kind of critical condition or no need to stable condition. He's just doing a little bit better. He's talking today and at least awake. So shout out to Scott. Shout out to Scott.
Love you, Skywalker, if you're listening.
He probably laid down by now, 12th man, because he's been kind of tired. He's been in that damn hospital bed since yesterday. So he'll be out in the next day or two. Don't worry. We'll have Sky back. Sky will be back. Like I said, shout out to Sky. Shout out to Gospel Bob. Shout out to E. Shout out to 12th man. Badass. Who else?
Yeah, I know he was having problems with his legs or something. That's all I knew about.
Yeah, he's been having all kinds of little issues, which could be what led up to this, but we don't know. He doesn't like taking medications like me because medications they just like, especially the painkillers, they made me throw up and stuff. he has the same kind of reaction with them. We're one of those families that don't like pills and stuff. We were never in the pill game, so not like that anyways. So but he just don't like the medication, so he doesn't take them, but only as needed. And I don't know if that's causing any problems or whatnot, but I think it's more nerve stuff from what it sounds like, but we don't know yet. We're waiting on the results.
Yeah, to me, if I'm in that bad of pain, then they hook it right up to your vein. Then you just press the button every, hour or so, and then they shoot it right into your body.
We ain't talking about that kind of, struggle. Not the morphines, not that. But they are
Well,
giving
that's what I'm saying. That's the only way I'd use it.
Yeah. I don't like them. I don't even like them. Last time I went to have surgery or anything, they gave me, they wanted to give me like oxycodone and stuff. And I said, no, I don't want those. What's the lightest thing you can give me? And they gave me like the lightest medication they can give me. And I took the whatchamacallit, threw it away. I don't use them. When I had my gallbladder surgery, same thing. They gave me like 3 different kind of pain medication, muscle relaxers, all that. I took that right in front of the doctor and threw them away. He looked at me, what's wrong with you? You're going to need them. I said, I'm going home to smoke a fat one, bro. Oh, no, don't do that. You're going to stretch the stitches and you cut them out. Listen, bro, I've been smoking too long. That ain't happening. I don't choke, cough on smoke no more. So, but
well, don't
I
y'all at least
I gotta smoke.
What's that?
Don't y'all at least get medical marijuana in Florida, or is it completely illegal?
No. We got medical. We got medical here. You get to have the card and smoke up to so many ounces you carry, and everything's got to be in the packaging though. You can't just be carrying it like in a plastic bag or anything. We still have to carry it in the medicated container. So,
So how much have you smoked today, though?
Who, me? None. I ain't smoked none today.
Damn.
I ran out of weed yesterday.
Or shouldn't Skywalker be able to get that and some CBD or something to help him out?
I mean, 12 man, that man smokes just about as much as I do, bro. He smokes a lot. He smokes, you guys see him on the panel. Every 30 minutes to an hour, he's got smoking another one.
What do y'all get? That Mexican marijuana or what?
No, we get good grade shit. I mean, we get medical grade here. So
how do you get that if it's not legal?
Whoa, 12 man, I'm gonna divulge you on how we go to acquire those substances or stuff, since you're saying they're illegal. I'm not gonna tell you how we do it, but we do it. It's like you going to get your beer at the store. We just go to the plug, get what we need.
Well, that's the way I get my weed at the store, and we voted that in.
Yeah, it's different up there.
Go to a specific store.
Yeah.
We have all kinds of them. We just go to the store and buy it. Not that, because that's what I was wondering. Mexican Einstein is like, are you getting like poison marijuana? Is that what's making your brothers like sick?
No, we don't.
That bullshit marijuana.
Around here,
that lace shit and all that.
Well, around here, that type of stuff hasn't come here. All the lace buds and stuff like that. We don't. I mean, it's gonna be it's rare to see that down here in Florida. I've never heard of it down here. I've heard of people putting stuff on there like rolling it as a joint, but I don't think anybody does weed with any kind of chemicals down here or anything kind of harmful. So I think everybody down here is about taking that dog.
With that.
Sir?
You got to be real careful. You don't have to call me Sir Mexican Einstein. We're both stoners.
That's just respect, boss. This is just respect. That's it, boss. So, but I mean, over here, you guys get it to go to the store, do whatever. We have the medical stores here, but lately, a lot of our
give me a minute, bro.
Yeah, a lot of our
Sorry, Eric. I didn't mean to steal your thunder, bro.
No, you ain't stealing no thunder. You're good. You're welcome. You're welcome here anytime, Toast Man. But around here, like we have several stores that are selling products, which to me, I don't know how they doing it, but they're selling it in storefronts inside legally. So yeah, like I don't know how the system's getting around that, or whether the police are just like, we don't care. It's not a big deal like this. Because if you notice, there hasn't been a lot of bust on marijuana lately. There hasn't been ever since the declassification and since Florida got
Trump is
medical.
trying to legalize it, except
I hope he does.
I think he wants to leave it up to the state on how they want to rule it.
It's already that way.
eventually.
No, it's already
But
that
he
way.
wants to knock it down. I think he already did knock it down from a Schedule 1 to Schedule 3. Yeah.
Which only means
so it's
it's
not
for-
important. It's
Yeah,
not
no,
important anymore.
It is, yeah. Don't say that, because Schedule 3 only means that it's for medical use and research, basically. So they classed it, dumbed it down. It's not like cocaine or heroin anymore.
Right,
So
right.
it's like I don't even know what to equivalent it to, as far as what kind of drug you would get in trouble for or something like that. Because I think prescription pills
Fentanyl and shit like that.
So, but yeah, it's definitely around. I can't wait till the whole United States go that way. I don't think it's going to be a craze like everybody thinks it is, because it's so common out there right now. I mean, even down to people in school and stuff like that being able to access it and get it, for medical purposes. Like I'm talking about like medical purposes. It's so
Right.
it's already out here, and then on top of it, you do add the street level, and it's just everywhere in Florida. I mean, you can get bud as long as you got money.
Well-
You get bud.
Well, like the place where it's most medically effective is the gummies and stuff like that.
Nah,
You know what I mean? But that's not legal in Florida. Like, you can't sell CBD and stuff like that in Florida, right? Or am I wrong?
Yes, we can. We can sell CBD, CBD gummies, anything CBD without a high concentrated THC value is allowed to be sold in stores. So, like, I can go get in any one of the stores, like the smoke shops and stuff around here, they all have CBD flower, which you can purchase in the store. The grade stuff you have to get from the dispensaries. Other than that, only other way to get it is on the street. And
That's
the way
terrible.
bud's going around here, it's so cheap that it's just not. It's ridiculous, So I know when you can get. Go ahead.
What I like about complete legalization is it's handled by alcohol, and then people can make CBDs and everything, and it's inspected by the state before it's even allowed to go on the shelf. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
so it's inspected, right? So
yeah.
if you
here in
happen
Florida,
to
we
get
have
some,
farms.
if you happen to buy some bad shit from the store that makes you sick or something, then the state is liable. It's not the growery, because the state was supposed to inspect it before it even hit the shelf, right?
I'm not sure how that goes, because that'd be a big undertaking if the state had to regulate every farm and every batch that comes out. That's a big undertaking.
They do that. They have state
Okay, I didn't know that.
regulators.
Here in Florida, we don't have that. But I know, like, as far as the state regulations here, comes down to the CBDs, legal in stores. Medical marijuana is in the dispensaries. And we also have marijuana and CBD farms here in the state of Florida now. So when it all started,
Florida,
go ahead.
Florida is pretty red, so I highly doubt they'll ever have like recreational marijuana.
What are you talking about? DeSantis was pushing for it at one point.
Do they have voter referendums like we want this? You get lawyers.
We passed it twice here in Florida.
And the legislature voted it down, right?
Yep, we passed it twice here in Florida, and then it came up to be something there, the logistics or something with it said that we didn't have enough votes for it. So
That's
yeah, it was very bullshit because we already passed the law here in the state of Florida. That's why I think it was during it wasn't Ron DeSantis, it was before him, if I'm not mistaken. What was that bald-headed guy? Anyway, I forget. So it was voted in, and then it wasn't allowed anymore.
Yeah, I was a part of legalizing weed in Alaska, and because we didn't want no. Well, actually, we had a person die of some, laced marijuana that was laced with fentanyl or some other shit, and so that's what we use to legalize marijuana, like liquor stores.
Right.
So as long as you're 21 or older, you could go in there and buy CBD, THC gummies, drinks, weed, buds, whatever you want in one store.
Well, that makes sense, though. I mean, why not? Why not have that and have that all across the United States will be better. But talking about as you were talking about earlier, the lace stuff and stuff like that, we haven't seen it down here. Not that I know or aware of. Not even on the street level, we haven't seen anything. But I know up in Pennsylvania last year, the year before, they were having a big serious issue with that. They were dusting the weed with fentanyl and was causing people to fall out up there. And they were just weed smokers. They weren't like drug addicts or anything like that. So yeah, there was a serious issue about that. And I just I don't understand it.
Well, true marijuana has to be grown in like a greenhouse.
No.
I mean, you can grow your own in Alaska. You can grow your own marijuana outside, like up to 6 plants, 8 plants, something like that. But
it's 6.
You can't grow massive farms outside. That's illegal. The state will come destroy it, just like they did in your state.
But that's only if you're doing it as a personal.
Marijuana, hold on, let me finish. Marijuana has to be grown inside a protective environment where it's not subject to air pollutants or anything else. That's the way it has to be grown inside a greenhouse.
Right, and that's in your
bro.
area. In this area, as they're growing their flowers, they're not putting them in greenhouses down here. So in Florida, we have several farms that got let's put it this way: several companies that bought rights to be able to do the first farms here in the state of Florida, and they aren't all inside. They have big fields outside and inside, depending on the type strain or whatever they're dealing with. I know one of the farmers. Well, I used to know one of the farmers personally. He was getting into it when Florida was getting started with that, and he got his way in. He's in, what is it, Ocala? I forget, somewhere between Lake Okeechobee, not Ocala, it's Lake Okeechobee and West Palm, somewhere in that area. Supposedly he was starting his farm up, but they didn't give him no regulations that had to be done inside. Now, as far as what you're talking about, that's the individual person can grow 6 outside. But does that mean that you can grow as many plants as you want inside?
No. You have to go through the state and apply for the license and have one of these high tunnel. Huh?
That's to make a farm, though, right?
To make a marijuana farm, yes, sir.
Yeah. So now you personally can grow up to 6 plants at your home, correct?
That's right.
And it doesn't matter if they're inside or outside. You can grow them and go from there. That's the ruling that they did.
Yeah, but in Alaska, they'll always do better inside.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because of the cold, the freeze, the cold.
Then you have to have lights and all that. Lots of electricity.
You guys have several times during the month when you guys don't have lights, you know? You got to grow everything up indoors up there. So that's true.
Well, I'm just saying, though, like that medical weed y'all have down there, that's all growing. That's all grown inside a containment facility. That's not
Well, it
grown
depends on where we get it
outside
from.
over everything.
But it really depends on where we're getting it from. If you're outsourcing it from another state, yes, possibly yes. I would say most likely, depending on that state's regulations. But like I said, the farms here in Florida, they aren't under those regulations that they have to be inside of a greenhouse.
They could be outside, but they have to be moderated by people, and you have to allow state inspection and all that.
Oh, yeah. Most definitely, yeah. Now, I believe that's some of the standards they got here, but like I said, it isn't all grown inside down here. So, you know, that's where the difference is. Up there, you have to grow it inside. Rules and regulations, not only that, but temperature, time of
Well,
day.
not on a good summer, you could grow a good crop, but in Alaska, it's not always a good summer. We get rainy ass summers. So
Fish said drugs are bad. MMMK. Let's see what that went. Was there an MMK? I'm thinking that. No, drugs aren't bad, man. Depends what you're classifying as drugs, Fish. I really don't think that a plant growing out of the ground is a drug. Well, let me rephrase that. It depends on how you use it. Yeah. I think it depends on
can
how
I tell you something, Mexican Einstein?
You can speak away, 12th man. Go ahead.
Yeah, I took a melatonin earlier today when I got home and all chilling out with my hairy dog and everything, and laid down. I started having nightmares. So I
On the
think I'll
melatonin?
take yeah, like I was a little on edge and kind of grumpy, and I just wanted to go to sleep. And I took a melatonin, and I started having these vivid, like weird ass dreams, dude. And a couple of them were nightmares.
Do you take a lot of medications or no?
Well, I take some.
Some? Okay. That could be why, too. You might want to reduce. I mean, I'm no doctor or anything like that. But just from my personal experiences with medications, I've had situations like that when I take a whole dose that the doctor tells me to, or the dose that's recommended on the bottle, and I feel some type of way. The next day when I take it, I reduce it by half. So that's something that you might want to think about there. Just take a half of the what you took
Well,
today.
I never had marijuana do that to me. I had like sativa marijuana keep me up all night, and maybe I'll watch some videos or something, but it
And when you
never
take
made me have a nightmare,
you're taking
bro.
melatonin though, and this isn't something you take all the
That was
time.
the only one I ever took in my life.
It's something that your
Now I'm
body's never
scared
used.
of it.
Hey, listen, it's something your body's never used, from an outside source, only from your internal portion. It doesn't know anything about the high spike. So basically, it probably just shot up your melatonin in your body as well. And that's probably why you were getting, you got probably a little high off of melatonin. I've never heard of it, but it could be a possibility, especially when you don't do those kind of medications and stuff. So just saying.
Well, at the same time, like I was thinking, well, I could go back in that dream, right?
Right.
Like, because I felt defenseless in the dream. And then I woke up for a minute. I was like, well, I'll just go back in the dream with a Ruger 308 30-round clip, and I'll take care of that motherfucker. You know what I mean?
My boy said he going in packing. Hell yeah. He said, wait, let me
But
wake back
that's
up
kind
real
of
quick.
what it was. It was in and out dreaming, like for 3 solid fucking hours, dude.
Well,
3 hours, bro.
I'm just gonna let
Doing this.
everybody know because I have to be up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I am going to run this about another 30 minutes, get my 10-hour stream in. I hate to do it, but I have had a whole week off of vacation. I've been sleeping a lot and just being lazy. And I got to go back to work tomorrow. So I will be having to cut the stream off here probably in about at 10 hours. That's in about another 30 minutes. We got plenty of time to talk. If someone wants to come up, they're more than welcome to pop up here, bring a discussion, talk. If not, you guys can always come over to the gospel from the Gospel of Bob to Mexican Einsteins and like, share, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Let me see, what was that?
Appreciate you having your brothers back, Mexican Einstein.
Oh, you don't have to leave now. I'm just, I hate to say that. I'm just getting a little tired myself, and I got to lay down. Sorry, Stanley. I see that you just arrived here.
Stanley who?
Huh?
That's Stanley Cross? Or...
Yes, Stanley Cross. I don't know who that is, so.
Let him up.
Oh, no, he's not in the back. Nobody's in the back right now, 12. That's just a
Oh,
comment.
he's not?
Yeah.
Get your ass up here, Stanley.
Yeah, we got a little bit of time. I just dropped the link there a few seconds ago, so it should be right there still on the show or in the chat. And it's on my side. If you're watching from the Gospel of Bob, I'm not sure if they pinned it up or not.
He was on a all-girls. He was on an all-girls show earlier today, Mexican Einstein.
Well, I don't know him yet, so.
He was the only dude they'd let up.
That's something
on
new.
an all-girls show. Can you believe that shit?
I mean, he got some pull with the girls. I don't know.
Or he's a girl. Maybe, who knows? Maybe he's a girl.
Come on, 12th, man. You can't call him out like that, my boy. He just came to the show for the first time. Oh, man.
What do you mean? It ain't my first time up here, homie.
Stanley there. Stanley's the first time I seen him on the show there.
Oh,
So you always
no,
try to
I'll
scare
be
away.
quiet if Stanley. I'll mute up. If Stanley comes up, I'll mute up.
Why's
Mexican Einstein.
Why?
I'll mute up if Stanley comes up.
Why?
Why not?
What?
Let him talk.
I don't know. You just got to be quiet. You ain't got to mute up.
That's what he likes to do, is listen to himself talk.
Oh, Jesus. So you got experience with this person then?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You're
About
good.
3 years worth, Mexican Einstein.
Damn, brother. See, and that's what we're talking about. Well, that's what the whole topic's been on the last couple of days, I think. It's, the whole everybody knowing everybody on the internet and how some of y'all have known each other for years, bro. I'm fresh on the internet out here as far as this whole live setting and stuff. So I don't know people like that. I haven't had time to hang around or you fill out the rooms and stuff as far as how they go. And I haven't really been on a lot of panels either. I've only gone to like 2 other shows. I went to that one dude, CC's, and then I got me and someone else, Vanta, got trash talked over there for like the whole show because we were from the Gospel Above. And then CC was the one I said. And then CT is the only other panel that I go up in the chat. So I'm starting to learn it, and I think it's going to be better for me anyways because I got to learn all these different places, all these different sectors, and I don't know how all y'all's gangs. Let me put it this way: I got to learn how these gangs work on live because that's all it is to me. That's what I'm seeing. It is. It's a whole bunch of gang members, internet gangsters getting out here,
Well,
flexing.
Mexican Einstein, if I may, Stanley is an interesting conversation, and he plays a lot of history, and so I do subscribe to Stanley Cross 6000 since you seen him in the chat a minute ago. So please subscribe to Stanley. I mean,
Yeah,
he's not a bad guy. He's a pretty good dude, really. I just like to pick on his ass every now and then.
that's because you know him, 12th man. That's why.
Yeah,
That's 'cause you know who he is.
he's
You have
pretty
that, and see,
cool.
that's one of the things that I was talking about earlier is that you have that friendship with this person, right? You're able to talk to that
Well, I
person.
don't know if you'd call it that.
Well, I mean, it's some kind of a
He
friendship.
calls
You guys
me a
got 3
racist all the time, but I don't give a fuck.
You guys got 3 years of knowing each other, okay?
Yeah.
3 years you've been dealing with him, talking to him. I mean, hell, you just sat here and told me he's a good conversationalist and stuff like that. See, usually someone you don't know, you don't do that with. You don't tell them, "Oh, I know this guy. He's good."
Yeah.
You don't.
We wrap it up together for
Oh,
sure.
that's good. You better put a pause behind that because I never want to hear that out your mouth again. We wrap it up together. Pause. Stanley, look, boss. Right there, right? That's Stanley. Subscribed, buddy. Thank you for stopping by the show. I appreciate that a lot.
Don't
Got you
forget to
another
hit
subscriber.
that bell, Mexican
Huh?
Einstein. Don't forget to hit the bell so you know when he goes live.
Yep. What the hell? It won't. What bell? It won't. It'll.
He usually goes live about midday or something like that.
Oh, okay.
At least Alaska time. Your time, he's probably going live about 3 or 4 o'clock, something like that.
Right. In the
Maybe
afternoon, you're talking about?
Yeah, Stanley Cross.
Okay. Yeah. I'll have to look into that because, like I said, I just liked and subscribed on his, so that's good. Damn, American Man gutting him too. Shit. What's up, American Man? How you doing?
Pull up, American Man. What's up, buddy?
Man, it's been a good show today again, man. I'm getting excited about these. 12th man. If it wasn't for my brother, I would never came up here and started doing this, bro. Never. So y'all got to thank Skywalker for getting me on the internet. I don't know how much of a thanks it's gonna be, but hey, you know what? I'm on it. Woohoo! And I'm up to 123 subs. Yes, people. Thank y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Climbing slowly but surely. So what else happened for you today, 12th man?
Huh?
Anything interesting? I said, anything interesting today happened besides
Well,
falling
I got
asleep
a
on the phone?
haircut like I told you I was gonna do, and I can see you didn't get your haircut yet,
No, not yet. No,
like
no, no.
you said you were gonna do.
Well, I've come up with a better plan that I want to try to promote, and I'm gonna set up everything to get it done. I'm thinking about doing locks for loves, even though they won't be able to use my hair for prosthetic situation. They can still sell my hair and offset the cost of a offset some of the cost of a prosthetic for the person getting it. Well, they only take colored hair,
Are you fucking
permed hair,
serious, bro?
yeah, and stuff like that. Yeah, this is what I want to do. I want to donate it, but it's gonna come to a. I might have to walk around looking like an idiot for a little while. I think, because my plan is to put 30 plaids in my hair, no braids, no nothing, just plaids, and every 100 I get, this is the promotional idea I'm thinking of. Every 100 I get, I pop off one square, zoop, 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 shave it off, put it in the bag, save it till I get all of it done. And then whatever donation.
Well, Skywalker has a good haircut. How come you can't get one?
And I don't like his haircut like that, man. I don't like hair like that, boss. I gotta have hair. I've always had hair. Either I've had some hair or I've had no hair. I only go two ways. Either I shave it down, and then when it grows out probably about 2-3 inches, I shave it back again. But this is the longest I've ever had it. So
hair past my shoulders went straight at the vacuum and straight to the dump.
you should have donated that shit.
Hell
No, man,
no.
they probably didn't want your hair. That's probably what it was. They wouldn't take you.
I just want to get it done. But I spent $50 on a haircut, beard trim, got it all cleaned up. Now society won't look at me like a weirdo
Okay.
because I'm clean cut.
That doesn't work for me, 12th man. That does not work for me. No matter how I cut my hair, I still make people feel some kind of way. I don't know why. As soon as I cut my hair and get it shaved, everything, you're gonna start telling me I look like I come from East LA on the South Side, from the Barrio and all that. You're gonna be telling me all that because I just look like a.
Yeah, if I was walking down the street and you were coming toward me, I'd walk to the other side of the street.
And that has happened multiple times to me, 12th man. That has happened multiple times to me in life. And I'm not playing. It's real.
Like, who's this Samoan looking motherfucker?
Nah, I look like I'm gonna cut a bitch. I guess that's the way I look. Like I'm gonna come steal your purse or something when I'm walking by you or something. And I done told Bob if I shave this off, my lips are like big and fat. I don't like it. That's why I've always wore a beard, because my upper lip's just as fat as my bottom lip.
You know why I walk across the street? When I see a hairy looking motherfucker walking toward me, so I don't have to shoot him. That's why. I won't have to shoot a motherfucker.
Well, man, god damn it. How many beers are you in right now, 12th man?
On my second 24 ounce of, let's see, what do they call it? 9.9% high gravity lager.
Oh, wow. We got a lager. Okay. I've tried some of them beers. I can't drink the beers, man. Like I said before, I just can't, man. I can't do the beers. I just
Like $2.99 a piece. So
damn, that's an expensive beer.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It's like $24 a case.
Wow. Nah, I'm okay. I'd rather go buy a
No,
bottle of
see,
liquor and get
that's
teetotal
not
turned
right.
up.
3, 6, 9, 12, 18. Almost $40 a case.
Steel Reserve, American Man says.
$40 for a case of beer.
God damn. You know, I can get a bottle of liquor for that price, and I'll probably drink longer than you can off those packs, bro.
I get liquor too.
What's your type of liquor? Whiskey or cognac?
Vodka.
Vodka.
Yeah, from Kentucky. I buy
you get
Kentucky vodka.
I've never tasted Kentucky vodka, but I'm pretty sure it all tastes the same.
And then when I'm winding down, I have like a big ass box of Frenzia.
A big old box of what?
Frenzia. Box wine.
Oh.
Yeah, so when you're trying to wind down from all the vodka and the heavy beers and all that, you just switch over to wine. Make something good to eat. You're good to go.
I can see that. I like wine too. I like wine. I don't really like the reds and stuff. I like more of the lighter stuff. But it's not bad. I like it. First time I drank wine, I drank a whole bottle and I got really messed up. Really messed up. Off a bottle, bro. And I was like, I like that shit. So, but I drank the whole bottle myself, and it was like about 10 or 11% alcohol. Yup.
So what have you been doing since prices gone up?
Price has gone up for what?
Any preparing or prepping or just hanging out on the beach?
Yeah, I've been hanging out on the beach. I ain't really starting to do any kind of prep or anything like that, except for probably the hurricane season, which is coming up. So, other than that, nothing else to prep for. Not even the rain. We don't prep the rain.
Did you go through the other 2 hurricane seasons? I mean, they're for
I've been
like a year, so y'all went through a couple of them real quick, didn't you?
Yep. I've been to 3 hurricanes myself and survived. I'm not talking about just like on the outside with a
Right on the beach.
Nope. I've been to 3 hurricanes in my life. 3 of them have passed over me. So, and I'm still alive. What does that say? Yes, American Man, box wine is a no-go. I truly understand and believe that. I can't drink anything if it ain't out of a bottle on wine. So, and I guess I don't drink beer because it comes out of a can. I don't like none of that stuff. Yeah, I don't drink sodas or nothing like that either, 12th man. I stopped drinking sodas about 10 years ago. 8 years ago. Yeah, about 8 years ago. Start drinking anything that has
I've been thinking of investing in this. How big is it? I think it's 50-gallon wine keg, and it sits up on this massive bracket.
You gonna drink that much wine?
Well, then, it's like a year's worth. Just buy a year's worth of wine.
Nah, that's not
Can-
that's not the way that goes. Oh no, talking that. You're gonna have some shitty wine in about 3 months after you open that bitch. Okay? I've never seen and that's for like a bar or something. You don't want to
How
get that.
about the smaller keg?
Oh, the half keg, the pony kegs? Yeah, the pony kegs are like 5 to 10 gallons. Yes, that I can see perceivable. I think it's like 5 gallons.
10
For the pony keg.
gallon wine keg.
I don't see you drinking a 55 or a 50 gallon drum of wine, boss. That's a big ass drum. You could not finish that in a year before it went bad. Hell, like I said, I only think you finished 3 months and it'll go bad. But
What are you
go
going to
ahead.
use the drum for once it runs out?
You refill it. Just go exchange it back, man. Get your refill. That's it. By then you're gonna be like, damn, I wasted my money on the rotten ass liquor. Hell, you might be able to get it to ferment. And I'm starting to yawn. I'm starting to feel like Sky yawning late. Ooh.
Yeah.
But
Guess
yeah, man.
wine is better bought at the liquor store. That's great advice. Not like in a great big drum like that.
Well, you can order kegs and stuff for yourself. From
I don't know if I could drink that much. Holy
no, but I'm
shit.
saying though, is like you can go to a grocery store. Most of your grocery stores that sell beer, I think you have an order shipment for kegs if you want to. So like you can go in special order kegs for parties and stuff. So yeah, we have that a lot down here.
Alaska is a free state, but I don't know. Could you? Well, that's a lot of liquor for me, bud.
You drink a lot of liquor, bro. Drink a lot of alcohol and put it that way.
You're fading out a little bit, Mexican Einstein. Hello?
Oh, snap.
Fading out, Mexican Einstein.
Are you there? No, my computer's starting to have issues or something. I gotta wonder why. So it looks like it's about to crash like I did earlier. I hope not. And I don't even got no Windows open. I gotta find out what's wrong with this computer. Why it's having a problem. It
All
might
right.
I think it's my internet because I just got recent internet, but like
Yeah, it's the internet, bro.
I only have 400 square feet, and my
That
internet
Obama internet.
I got that Spectrum. I don't buy that Walmart shit, bro. What are you talking about? I don't buy no Walmart internet. Not that way. But I do have I just got the box. I'm gonna come out here and take a look at it. 'Cause these have bad signal. Like my Wi-Fi keeps on dropping. And that's what the issue is. Can you hear me okay now?
Obama internet. Obama internet.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
All right. As long as you can hear me now, we're good. We still got a lot of people in the chat having fun. 12th man is here talking in slow motion talk about alcohol. And we're going to learn what box beer is today. Not for me, though. Not for me. His man wants to order a 50-gallon barrel keg and have it at his house full of wine so it'll last him a year. I told him it won't work, y'all.
Well, remember when all the Alaska gold diggers came up here and they ordered their keg barrels by these big 55-gallon keg barrels of whiskey and started saloons off of those and kept all the miners and everybody happy, right? I mean, that's how we built the West, is off those big old, but they don't make them anymore, so
Listen,
I'm
y'all
not
didn't
even
build.
sure what
Y'all
I'm
didn't build.
rambling on about,
I don't know
Mexican.
either, but y'all didn't build the West. The Mexicans did. The Mexicans built everything here, man. That's why I don't like when people say, "Oh, the workforce is work." Listen, 12th man. If it wasn't for a Mexican, shit wouldn't get built, bro. That's all I'm saying. But we had to deport them. They've been deporting the wrong ones. I say deport them all. They're illegal. Fuck it. That's what I say. I still hold it that true. But anyways, yeah, 12th man.
Well, if
I don't
they're
know
a
what we're
hard
talking about.
worker and they can show resident, if they're a hard worker and I want them, and if they're a hard worker and they can show residence, then I want them to be here. But
Well,
if
then why
they
don't you?
can't, and they're an illegal alien cartel, drug smuggling, illegal alien gangbanger scumbag, then I want them to fuck up out of here.
Yeah, that's true.
Sorry.
But you know how to
You know
solve
what I
that though?
mean?
You know how to solve that though? You know what you do in that case, 12th man? You take one of these illegals
Send the
in.
goddamn military after them. That's
Hold on.
what you do.
You said you wanted to keep the ones that work, right? And are doing things, right? Well, I got a suggestion for you.
Not if
That
they're legal.
hold up, you just said that. You just said that you wouldn't mind keeping the ones that work and do stuff. That's illegals.
As
Then you
long as
said,
they're legal.
as long as they're legal, as you said.
Yeah.
Okay, I misunderstood you.
Said like
Unfortunately,
3 fucking times.
bitch, you slur too much, dog. You slur like a lot, dog. It's kind of hard
Sorry,
to
man.
hear your words when you slur them out. See?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm,
My bad.
I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying, no, 12 man. It's kind of hard to hear you sometimes when you say that. That's why I had to ask a couple times. And plus, I guess I have a
Yeah.
hearing problem too. They be yelling at me at work because I can't hear shit, 12 man.
Go ahead, Mexican Einstein.
I don't know. I was just gonna suggest if you're one of them people, not saying you are, because you said you ain't. If you're one of them people that want these illegals here and they're hardworking illegals and they're doing the right things, and yet the only problem is that they don't have citizenship here. Hey, look, take them under your wing, pay for it. If you want them here that bad, pay for their citizenship. Hey, I don't think the government will care. As long as the government's
I
getting their money
agree.
out of it, that's all they care about, right?
Yeah.
That's just my thought. That was a new thought process, this conversation me and you had. While you were saying things, I just thought about it. Like I said, really, that's actually not a bad idea. If you really want, George over here, who is illegal, but he's your neighbor, and he's doing good, and he got a house and everything, but he can only afford to pay the bills. Why don't you take the notion to go pay for his citizenship? That'd be a good idea. I'm not talking about you, 12th man. I'm just talking about in general,
Yeah.
And that way
I'm
we
not
keep the good ones.
judging.
Yeah, we
I
keep
know
the
a
good ones.
couple of Americans that moved to Mexico and are living very nicely down there right now, and I don't judge them. You know what I
No, there ain't
mean?
nothing wrong with that. Especially if you go down there to live. If you go down there to live, you're gonna live like a king anyway, so it's pretty much better. So,
I'm
but
not gonna be like, oh, you're a traitor for leaving the United States or whatever.
hold
I
up.
mean,
Did
that's
they denounce
ridiculous. You
did
know,
they denounce their
go where
citizenship?
you're happy.
Did they
Go
denounce
where
their
you're fucking
citizenship?
happy, bro.
I know, but I'm asking, did they denounce their citizenship here in the United States? That means they left it, they're not coming back, they're giving it up, now they're Mexicans, right?
No, you could be a dual citizen,
Yeah, you
American
can.
and a Mexican,
And then I can't be mad if they're just
or
vacationing.
Mexican American. You could
But if
be
they
one
move
of
down,
those too.
if they move down there
Be
to
a
live and
Mexican
never come
and
back
American.
and become citizens down there, yeah, I hate them too. They're Mexican now. Fuck 'em. They belong over the border. If you want to
Yeah,
choose
there's
this
a lot of
beautiful,
Mexican Americans. You know that, right?
what?
There's a whole hell of a lot of them Mexican Americans. You know that, right?
Where?
Mexican Americans everywhere.
I'm American. I don't know how. I mean, even though I have Mexican descent and stuff, I'm American all the way. I don't put Mexican
Yeah, I
American
mean,
first.
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. I know. But I'm just telling you, I don't. I'm American. America first and coochie second. That's it. Always. America first and coochie second. Remember that.
It's like you can't be an African American. You're either American or you're an African. You can't
Well,
be both,
I have always fought on that right
right?
there, look, man, because
Am I
you're right.
right or am I wrong?
Well, you're right. You're right. You may have African or some kind of descent from the black culture. You may be descendants of that, but once you're an American, you're born here. You're an American citizen. You're American, and I think that's where a lot of this confusion comes through. 12th man, all this racism, because racism, I believe, should have already been abolished by now. We're in 2026. And if somebody's going to get mad because they use a color word of any kind, and what I mean by that is, Mexican, black, anything like that. Look, we're just Americans. We're bloody damn Americans living in this.
Yeah, why do
bloody
you
damn
have to be a Polish American or whatever?
Now, if you came over on your citizenship or whatever and are staying over here and you're the first generation to stay here, yeah, you would be considered whatever country you come from, that. But if you have a child here, that child is should be no longer considered, let's just use Mexicans for an instance. You came here, you got your citizenship, you're over here, you're the first one of your family. Yes, you are now Mexican American because you came from Mexico, but now an American. I would consider that something like Mexican American. But once that family or whatever gives birth to a child into the United States, then that child should automatically be dubbed as American. There should be no classification, white, black, Mexican, none of that. It should just be, it's an American child. But they emphasize all this categories, so they separate us, 12th man. So they make me and you want to hate each other. You are a white man in Alaska. I'm a Spanish dude in Florida. They want to make sure we stay far enough away from each other that we can't talk and understand each other, that it's going to cause complications, that we're going to hate each other. That's what they opt to look at on that. And I think that's the way it goes.
I don't hate you, Mexican Einstein. What the fuck are you talking about?
It was an analogy, 12th man. Drink you another beer, motherfucker. God damn.
My.
I wasn't saying you. I was saying like an example. Okay? That's why I chose the Mexicans, because I'm Spanish and you're white. And they just want to separate us and keep us separated all the time, bro. I don't understand that. I mean, if me and you can get along here, if me and you can get along here, then we should have no problem. Getting along in the real world. Deep.
Yo.
You back, homie?
Yeah, man. I had to eat something, man.
Oh shit! You know what? I didn't eat supper. Fuck! I gotta cook me some food with.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. I got you, man. 12 man, what's going on, man?
I forgot about that.
What's happening? Are we just up here discussing this and that? I'm a little drunk, so sorry about that.
Oh, that's fine, man. I ain't gonna judge you, bro. 'Cause I'll be drinking myself, but it's not a problem. But what is this and that y'all talking about?
Oh, we're just talking about
We're
Go ahead, Chuck, man. My bad.
Go ahead.
talking about
Einstein, go ahead. Do your thing, bro. I got you, bro.
Oh no, we were just talking about the alcohol and stuff like that. And then Chuck man got into talking about deporting bitches and stuff, and how if they're illegal and
Deporting
stuff, he
people.
wants them out of here. I'm with them on it.
Hey, go ahead. Well, what's your stance on that, man?
But then we were discussing it a little bit more. You
Kind of cut. You Borging, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's how you Borging.
All right, I'm gonna have to cut out because my computer's messing up.
No, you sound good. You sound good right now. You sound good right now.
It's the internet. The internet's fading in and out, but it's getting it's already gonna be 2:00, and I gotta get me some sleep. I got another 9 minutes before we go. But what we were talking about is that I was telling him as an example, if he likes that Mexican or that immigrant and that immigrant's working good and everything, well, why don't you just take him under your wing and pay for his citizenship? That way he doesn't have to worry about it. That way you can keep him around longer,
All right. Okay. Go ahead, 12 man. Explain yourself, dog.
No, that's not what I was saying. I was saying as long as they're legal, if they're legal immigrants, they could do whatever they want, but if they're not, then they're not, basically.
Right.
Just to cut it short.
Yep. If they
Okay.
ain't, he says he wants them out of here.
So the ones that you want to bring in, you want to get them out?
No, you misunderstood, Eric.
I don't think I misunderstood. That's what you just said.
Yeah. So listen, what we were talking about, I wasn't saying to do it. I wasn't saying that. I gave him an example. Thank you, Lawrence. How you doing today, Lawrence? I gave an example of if you were one of them type of people that's saying Juan shouldn't go nowhere because he works good, he has a family, he's this and that. I don't want to see him get deported. Well, if you like that motherfucker that much, go ahead and pay for his citizenship so he can stay here in your neighborhood or whatever. I don't have a problem with that.
Just pay for fucking citizenship. That's not how it fucking works.
Oh, yes, you can. They want money from us.
No, you can't.
Man.
Unless you're way up there.
$10,000. It costs them $10,000 to get your citizenship. I knew because I had a young lady who worked here before, and that I know of, and it cost her family a lot of money to get her citizenship. She went through the process, and she could not graduate until she had paid it off. It's not a free thing, 12 man. Coming here and getting your citizenship is not free. So, yeah, it costs money. So if you want that person,
Can't hear you, bro.
oh man. Ugh. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hello? You can hear me
So
now?
you believe in this mail order bride stuff and all that?
No, hell no. I don't care for to get nobody into the country, and I think that's illegal anyways now. You can't do that. You can't marry for status no more. I think, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong because I think that, no, hold up. No, there's stipulations to that. I'm going to have to look it up because I had a talk with somebody like a couple months ago about that. And I think there's some stipulations.
FBI been busting people all over the place for that shit. Watch out.
Damn, E. I would let this go on, but man, I got to get some sleep, y'all. It's 2 o'clock in the morning.
No, it's all good, man. It's all good.
Y'all can stay on just for a second until you're ready to go, but I want to thank everybody. It's been great. I'm getting into the groove of hosting. I'm getting into the groove of starting to add more things to scenes now, so then I can do that.
Take care,
the
Mexican Einstein.
Can you hear me, E?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Yeah, I'm making sure you hear me. Do I sound like I'm Borgen?
Oh, you're good. You're good now.
Okay. So, and I want to thank everybody. Thank you, 12 Man, for showing up. And like I said, content's everything going to get better. I am going to get my own following of people. If you guys like, you're more than welcome to come over to my page, like, share, and subscribe. I know a lot of viewers are off of the Gospel of Bob. And like I said, I thank them every day. Of course, we have one of the panelists here, ED, off the Gospel of Bob, Mexican Einstein, off the Gospel of Bob. And I ventured out to make my own channel.
Yeah.
So we are here. I'm starting. Like I said, I want to thank each and every one of y'all for spending the time and coming in here today. But my ass got to go to bed after I take these munchies. Yeah, I got 3 hours before I have to wake back up and go to work. So
nothing wrong with that, bro.
You
Hey
guys
man,
have a
I just
blessed-
want
Go
my
ahead, you
final
gotta say
words.
anything?
Yeah, final words. Thank you guys for coming through. We will be back to regular scheduled programming as soon as we can. Just hang in there with us. You know what I'm saying? Right now we got brother Einstein hanging in there, doing his best. And please support him as you can. Get his watch hours up. Make sure you support him, Cash App, however you feel need to. Other than that, man, we here, man. The Gospel of Bob is still in full effect. Thank you, guys.
And one last thing, if everybody, my brother is still in the hospital, so whatever kind of situation you feel like, expressing, whether it be prayer, whether it be a thought, whether it be anything, just hold him in your hearts. He is doing a lot better, but he's still at the hospital from what I understand. As soon as he gets back, we know that he'll be back on the channel. And of course, everybody will have a lot of questions for him. Want to thank y'all once more. E, thank you for being the panelist, bro. And
No problem.
I might end up talking to my brother if he don't want the keys, need them. Might end up getting him help me out over here. I was really looking for a female co-host, some titties.
Hey
and stuff.
man, it is what it is, man. If you need
I
somebody,
guess you'll work.
Hey, if you need me, I'm here, bro. Trust me, I'm always watching Einstein. I'm always watching, bro.
Yeah.
Trust you.
Thank y'all, everybody. And I'm about to cam out and go to bed. Thank you very much for being here.
Yes,
brother, you have a good day. I'm gonna try to
Love
be
you,
on
man.
after work tomorrow, anywhere from like 3 to 4. I try to get back
Yeah.
on till the gob gets back on, and when the gob gets back on, we're good.
I'll be up here.
All right, brother. Y'all have a blessed one.
All right,
Thank you,
man.
everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Peace, love, and chicken grease, motherfuckers.